Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. What's good? What's popping? How's it going, fellas? How's it going?
Yo.
What's up? Yo, yo.
All right. So before we get started, let's just do this thing official. Welcome to the Gamer Actual Podcast, your weekly podcast that talks about the biggest in gaming news. You can find us on all major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcasts and Spotify, with a visual version of this podcast on YouTube at youtube.com/gameractual. This podcast is also brought to you in part by the guys over at X Elements. To find out more about X Elements and what they do, go check out the description below. With all that said, I'm your host, Cash, and with me tonight, I got the homies, GWTMori, and Heartless. Fellas, what's good? What's popping? How y'all?
What's up? How's everyone doing? It's in
Well,
California.
good, everybody.
110 degrees today, so
How much?
110
Damn.
degrees.
Damn.
And for July, the forecast says it'll be 117. God bless us.
So, first and foremost, shout outs to everybody in the chat right now. Shout outs to everybody on YouTube. We actually have viewers on YouTube. We got 2 viewers on YouTube. Shout outs to them. Shout outs to our 3 viewers on Twitch currently. And I know we're projected to see others pop up very soon. But welcome in, everybody. I hope everybody's having an amazing Sunday. You know what I mean?
What's good?
Yeah. So, fellas, I'm gonna ask you guys because I feel like we didn't ask this question last week. What games are you guys currently playing? Maury, we'll start with you.
Dude. So obviously I've been playing a lot of Sea of Thieves on stream, but the thing that I'm most excited to tell you all tonight, I've not gotten to tell any of you this yet, is that I started my Shadow of the Erdtree playthrough last
you bought it?
night, baby.
Nice.
Yes.
Oh, really? Let's go.
I did it. I platinumed the base game when it came out. I knew I had to come back. I just, I played Radon pre-patch. I played Melania pre-patch. I didn't want to fight these motherfuckers pre-patch.
Wait, I'm not going to glance over that. You platinumed Elden Ring?
And did.
Wow.
God
Yeah.
damn.
Yeah, I'm him.
An obsession at that point.
It was.
You know what grass feels like?
No,
That's
I
a
don't.
big tall order.
Dude,
First
literally
one,
what I
like-
did, like 10
Wow.
days as the game came out, I spent 10 days playing 12 hours a day in my apartment. I took off school, took off work, and played until I platinumed it and never touched it again. So it's been like 2 years since I played. So, yeah.
God
Wow.
damn.
That's some
Yeah.
dedication, bro.
Elden Ring's been in my
Facts.
backlog for about the same amount of time.
I'm a FromSoft dude. I'm a FromSoft diehard. Like, this is a national holiday for me. Yeah.
You're probably the first platinum Elden Ring player I know.
Wow.
When you think of it. I don't know anybody
Bro,
else in my
Pinksy's up there,
community.
though. Pinksy's up there.
Pinksy's probably pretty close, though. Pinksy's getting there.
Talk
Pick
about
this meme.
gaming flexes, like the platinum Elden Ring. That's easily 500 hours, easily. You know,
I was able to get it down to like 100 and some change, but most people, yeah, I think you'd be there 5.
Oh,
But
you're
I'm a
the-
FromSoft vet, so
you're in the wrong career, my friend. Like you should be a speedrunner. Wow.
Damn, bro.
nah,
How
bro, I
fast
use
can you
my-
beat the game, though, for real?
I think I beat the base game.
You know, how fast
like-
can you beat it now, you think?
Oh God! If I went in with my proper like equipment, weapons, things like that, it's not going to be like a crazy time. Like if I'm not using any exploits or anything like that, none of the glitches through the map. Like I feel like I'd be looking at like 20 hours, 15 hours.
20 hours?
That's
No
pretty
way.
quick, though.
We want.
Bro,
I gotta put
that is very good.
we got to put that to the test. 20
No.
hours? No.
We should. That
No.
should be a challenge for Maury.
No.
We need to see that. 20-hour stream for Maury. Will he
Yeah.
beat
Deal.
Elden Ring in 20 hours?
Deal.
Deal?
Yeah, let's do
So
it. We'll
what
do
does
it.
he get? But what does he get for that challenge, Joe?
They're
Guys,
gonna be
what do you
Elden
think?
Ring- His
A
pizza that
gifted
is
subs?
wiped away. Pizza that is wiped away.
We could do like charity. We could do a charity event under the Gamer Actual pod.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. I would do a 20-hour Elden Ring stream for,
Yeah,
for
pick
charity.
a charity that matters to you, Maury, and it will make it happen.
Let's do
Right.
it. Let's do it. I'm not gonna beat it in 20 hours. Like, watch. I'm gonna get smoked. I'm gonna get absolutely fucking obliterated.
People
Performance
like,
anxiety?
20 hours?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna suffer. I'm gonna
you,
struggle.
you should just do like a goal on your stream. If you get this many subs, you'll beat Elden Ring in one stream.
Damn.
Ooh,
In
that'd be
one
dope.
stream, dude. What if it's like day 2 and I still haven't beaten it? And I'm
It's
on my
been,
30th Red Bull.
I'm willing to predict it's going to take you at least 8 hours just to get to the first boss. So,
Dang. Dang.
No way.
Dang. He has no
No.
faith in me, bro. None.
Or the guy
This
with-
man, Germ, this man platinumed the game. I got more than enough faith in a week. I have more than enough faith in them.
Yeah. Yeah. The guides were
more than
very
enough.
limited. The guides were so limited that first week, bro. It was just trial and error.
I'm here for it. I want to see this.
Damn, bro. I would legit watch that.
I appreciate it. That's high praise.
I would legit watch that.
I'll do a death counter just to make it that much better. You know?
Yes, death counter too. Everything. Shit.
That's light. That's
all. Like, wow.
Germ, what about you?
Yeah, I've been playing Elden Ring as well, but just the base game. It's been in my backlog for a long time. I picked it up when it first kind of dropped, and I didn't pick it up again. But now I got past the first two bosses. So the king with the lion, or the guy with all the arms and the axes and stuff. I got past.
Nice.
So I've gotten farther than I've ever gotten. So
if you can get that far, you can beat the whole game.
Yeah, I'm feeling good. But yeah, that game, it's like you get sidetracked by all the other stuff. Like you just keep riding around, and then eventually you run across a bad guy or an enemy you can't beat. And then you run around that, and then you end up, it's just like it. And it's like playing Skyrim. It was me a Skyrim back in the day. Yes. If you have ADHD, good luck. Yeah.
Yeah. Are you playing anything
on the Street Fighter grind again? Marissa actually won a little bit of a tournament match this week. First time for me, so
congratulations.
Is that JFN?
Yeah, JFN for Queen 5.
That's what's up.
Yeah, Queen 5 sweep. So that was
dope.
Let's go.
After being,
we haven't fought in Street Fighter. We've never fought.
We haven't. Kim and Marissa, they need to link up.
John probably body you.
Damn.
No.
Damn.
I ain't bodying nobody.
You think so?
No,
I don't know. I'm just trying to start some beef.
I ain't bodying nobody.
All right. But yeah. Heartless, what about you? Nothing besides Street Fighter.
You guys know the Street Fighter, but I did just I was just gifted Chained Together.
So. We're gonna play that together. We're gonna play that
on my radar.
We're gonna play that.
Skipper,
welcome to the pod. Welcome in. Bella, welcome in. Bella just said something in chat. It's probably only me, but there is something wrong with Twitch. Maybe it's my internet. The screen is not loading right. Oh, probably Twitch. Anyways,
I've heard complaints about that lately, like crashing.
Yeah.
And
it happened to me. It happened to me earlier today too. So it might be Twitch. It might be the Twitch app.
I just did a 6-hour stream of CEO Street Fighter's top 24, and it was kind of a struggle. I was having to battle quite a bit.
Oh wow! By the way, Heartless, weren't you playing something else earlier, like this week? Guilty Gear. Didn't you try Guilty Gear? Didn't you play Guilty Gear for like an hour?
Guilty Gear, man, it is just so much bullshit. There's a lot of bullshit in Guilty Gear.
Yeah,
I love Guilty Gear though. It's sad. It breaks my heart because I have moments in my day I just be sitting on the toilet and I just be like, damn, bro, I want to be good at Guilty Gear, and then I just be like, no, I can't do it. I can't do it.
Heartless, we know you. Your heart bleeds for Jury. That's all you.
My heart bleeds for Jury for sure. I'm trying to be the best Jury on the planet. I got a long way to go though. Long way to go.
Yeah, bro. I feel like Guilty Gear is a great game, but I think the game is chaotic as fuck. But I do enjoy playing the game.
The thing I'll say about Guilty Gear is that game is hella fun to watch. If you're just a spectator, it is very
fun to watch.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's very hype. It reminds me of like back in like a Marvel vs. Capcom day.
Yeah,
that's the hype factor you get from watching Guilty Gear. Like I watch all the tournaments, so I love watching it.
It reminds me of standing around a cab and just kind of watching some two players cook and just go back and forth. It reminds me of those days,
You know how I got back into Guilty Gear recently is because of one of the homies. Shout out to Joel TJ. He challenged me to a 1st to 10. He won. And the sun was in my
What was the score?
And 7-3. He won.
Are you exaggerating?
No, he did win 7-3.
Was it a 1st to 10 or 1st to 7?
No, are you exaggerating? Was it really like 9-1?
How did he win 7-3?
No. It was 7. It was 7-3. But again, he challenged me when I haven't played the game in like a year, but I still was down. So
Okay, well, again, 3 is not bad then.
Did I see some DNF Duel on your channel the other day?
Yes, I was playing DNF Duel last night. Bro, listen. DNF Duel is a cool game, but that game is unbalanced as fuck. I'm sorry. That game needs work, bro. Like a lot of these characters are busted.
How was it? A monk is just
Busted.
like straight up busted. Like,
But
yeah.
who?
Monk.
Who?
Monk.
So
He's
Monk
one of
wasn't even a problem. There's another. So I heard that the DLC really heartless that was caught. That's gonna be immortalized on the podcast now. I hope you know that.
That was so goofy.
You look like you were trying to sneak that in a class.
Right?
Uh,
But he's not even the worst character. I fought a character. What was his name? He's like some kind of priest. I can't remember his name right now.
Yeah, probably or it could be the one with the spear, right? It looks like a
Not spear. He has a hammer. This man's hammer is full screen, Heartless. He can hit you from across the screen with this hammer.
Sounds like my type of fighting game to stay away from.
Bro, this man will even lock you in with a wall so you can't escape the hammer. You're just getting hit. Yeah, bro. Bro, last night I got so like tilted, bro. I was like, you know what? I'm done.
Sounds
How
like
long did you last on the game?
We played for a good chunk, to be honest. Because it was my first time playing last night. Who was the character I was using? I used Striker, and then I used the
you're using Battle Mage. Was
Konoichi. I use Konoichi. Konoichi is actually pretty cool. I like her. I like her a lot. I like that character. She has a lot of she almost reminds me of Kimberly in terms of like setups and all that stuff. I don't know why I'm drawn to characters like that when I'm more of like a rush down fighter, but I do like those characters.
You're like cool. set play kind of characters. You like set play characters.
Mm-hmm. She was pretty cool though. She was full of like mix-ups and all that stuff. So that's why I feel like I would, if I were to play the game like full time, that would be my character. But I would definitely play again.
I think you should try Bison, Cash. Like really put work.
I don't like charge characters.
If you the bombs, I think you'll really vibe with it. You know.
Yeah.
I like set play characters too.
Yeah. Who else was there? There was another character. Oh, so Hollow came in last night. Shout outs to Hollow Shy, and he just bodied. And I'm like, Hollow, touch grass. Have a good night.
Was he playing Nen Master?
Yeah, but Hollow is beastie, bro. He's nasty. He was using Nen Master last night.
The Chun-Li ripoff.
Yeah. It was pretty cool. Game overall is pretty cool though. But a game that I guess you could say that was one of the games I'm playing currently, and I'm still playing Resident Evil because why not? Resident Evil 4, heart rate monitor, death counter. I'm currently at, I think, 16. No, am I? No, I'm at 12 deaths so far in the game. The goal is to beat the game with less than 100. So, and I'm at chapter 7 or 8. I'm at chapter 7 or 8 right now. So,
is that game that hard? 100.
No, I'm playing on the hardest difficulty. So,
gotcha.
So that's why. So. Yeah, so chapter 7, and the game has I think 16 chapters if I'm not mistaken, and I'm at chapter 7, so I got 9 more to go, and I've only died 12 times.
Yeah,
so
that's great pace. That's great pace.
Listen, bro, I love Resident Evil. I want you guys to know that I'm a major Resident Evil fan, so I'm very excited to play this one. So but yeah,
are we? There's a Capcom Resident Evil might be in the news tomorrow. We'll see.
Maybe I might be watching that. I might be going live for that event tomorrow. We'll see. It depends on how long the event is. I think it's going to be about an hour, right? If it's about an hour, I think I could probably do it. If not, if it's going to be more than that, no.
I think if we would have gotten Resident Evil news, we would have got it in the summer showcases. But we'll see.
Mm-hmm. All right, so for games released this week, Mori, what you got for us?
Ladies and gentlemen, it is that part of the show where we give you all the games that released this week. And up first on our list is Uncover the Smoking Gun, which released on PC on June 24th. And it is a detective mystery game. We also got Super Monkey Ball Banana Rumble on Switch.
Banana Republic.
I heard
bro. I don't know why that happened. Like I saw the R and I almost had a stroke.
That's why it happened.
Yeah, no, it is not Super Monkey Ball Banana Republic, rather Super Monkey Ball Banana Rumble, which released on the Switch on June 25th, which is you can have battles with up to 16 players. I've never played Super Monkey Ball like that, so I just don't know. I don't know.
I played it lightly back
The
in
only
the day.
thing I
But
want to point out about that game is it has a Sega Pass where you can play as Knuckles and Sonic and stuff. Like I said, that's pretty cool. But
That's
oh,
cool.
okay.
yeah,
That's cool. Yeah, and
Okay.
then we also had Until Then on PS5 and PC, which released on June 25th as well. And it is a narrative adventure game. One of the more exciting titles that released this week was the Beyond Good and Evil 20th Anniversary Edition on Switch, PS4, PS5, PC, Xbox One, Series X, and I'm assuming and S, but I'm not positive. And that released on June 25th. And if you don't know what that game is, it's a Ubisoft classic, and it got a remaster. We also got Battle Crush, which came out on.
The price is $19.99. What a deal, right?
I saw that.
What
And
a
also, this
deal.
was important. I actually forgot to say this. We're also getting physical and collector's editions on July 12th.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yep.
if you love physical media like I do, maybe just hold off a little bit and wait. I'm going to be holding off, and I'll probably be getting it July 12th.
You know, I only have a digital PlayStation, and I would buy it just to have it. You know.
Yeah. I'm the physical media guy, so I'll be waiting. But we also had Battle Crush, which released on Switch, mobile, and PC early access on June 27th. And this is a multiplayer action brawl game.
Is this the one
we also had
saw
Luigi's Mansion 2.
Right.
Battle Crush?
I think we saw that. It had the one, it was the one that had Thor in it. That dude. I'm pretty sure. It was at Summer Games Fest. Remember, we were arguing about all the celebrities that might pop in, and we were just like, "Hey, there's celebrities right there." They were all cosplayed, you know. I'm pretty sure.
Dude, here's what I'm gonna tell you, bro. That whole showcase just blended together for me. If you asked me any game from that showcase, I couldn't tell you what it was.
I'm like, I'm gonna be honest. I feel the same.
I remember what he's saying though.
Yeah.
When we're like, yo, how do they manage to get these celebrities for this game?
Oh, yes, with Chris Hemsworth.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it was this game.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
Is it?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
It is. I see it. It is.
Yeah.
So, like, to say the least, guys, Battle Crush, like, that's a game that they paid a lot of money to get you to know. So, like, maybe check it out. I'm not going to, but if that you know, it's just something for you, why not? You know, shit. Sorry, like,
I love the honesty. I love
any game.
Bro, I'm not about to lie to you.
No, any game that's on mobile, I'll pass. So.
Yeah, that's pretty.
No, I already have one mobile game. Yeah, I only got one mobile game that I play. Only one.
Which one do you play?
Marvel Snap. That's it. Marvel Snap.
Dude,
that's the only mobile game I play.
I put hundreds of hours and dollars into Marvel Snap, and it robbed me. I'm livid. I hate that game. I hate that game.
The ultimate pay-to-win game.
What?
How did it rob you?
It's not a pay-to-win game, Jeremy.
Yeah,
Marvel Snap is
the battle
Marvel
pass,
Snap is not.
That card they always have in that battle pass is always meta. So
no, it's not. No, it's not. I can tell you this is. I'm a guy. It's buns, bro. I'm a person that's been playing the game since the beta days, bro.
Same. I want to know how Mori got robbed first.
Yeah, how?
Bro,
please, pray tell.
RNG.
It's a strong accusation for a game that I love.
All right. Now, you guys know for a fact, if you've played Marvel Snap, you know that every week when they let you open up those little crates, and there's 4 options you can get. When I tell you at least 10 times, there was one that I wanted, and they saved it for the 4th crate, and I didn't get it, bro. When I tell you, RNGesus hates me in this game, like I love that game. I remember, dude, it was like,
it's true. It's true.
You know, I got turned off from that game because I've been trying to get Spider-Man for the longest time, and I'm just like, screw this. If I don't get Spider-Man in the first 10 minutes of a Marvel game, I don't want nothing to do with it. Like, it's trying to take me money to get me to, get Spider-Man.
You play Marvel Snap too, Jerem?
I have it, and I put a bunch of, just like Mori, I put a bunch of time into it.
You don't want to know the hours I have in that game, bro. I have over 2,000 hours or more in that game.
No, you don't.
I do. I do. No word of a lie. I'm not joking.
Odin, White Tiger, and
I'm currently infinite. I'm currently at infinite. Like I'm at a high rank right now in the game.
I used to get infinite all the time, dude. Like again, Cash, you and I like a year ago, we would have we probably played games against each other.
We probably crossed paths in the game and didn't even know.
Bro, like December last year, literally any day I was off from the time I woke up to the time I
Me
would go to
too.
sleep, I would sit there and play Marvel Snap, bro. It was
Marvel Snap,
addicting.
bro.
Oh,
When
I
I
hate
end my
that.
stream, I play Marvel Snap before I go to bed.
I've seen like this
Wow,
quick
wow.
thing. Like I'm up late with doing work for
Yeah.
my sports team,
And you see me playing?
I see your DM, and it's always got Marvel Snap on it. Always.
That's awesome. That's
Cash is
awesome.
just
Yeah,
chilling
bro.
in bed, like with his phone and Intrim his face, playing some.
Yeah, bro. I love the game. I can't help it, bro. It's pretty dope.
So
To me,
as
anyways.
and as iconic as Marvel Snap might be, I can almost guarantee you Battle Crush won't be. So
No.
maybe not.
But try.
I have to
But
stay
try.
away from those kind of games because I put literally thousands of dollars into Hearthstone, and I'm a recovering addict now, and I will never.
It's
go
the same
back.
creator. You know, it's the same creator from Hearthstone,
Yeah,
right? Ben
yeah.
Brode.
Yeah,
Bro, thousands of
Mhm.
dollars, Germ?
yeah. Over the course of like when the game released to maybe about 2 years ago, yeah, like every single expansion, all the
Lord.
packs, I was on the hook. And
No, bro. I would consider myself semi-free to play. I don't buy the season pass every month. Like if I feel like the season
wow.
pass looks like garbage, I'm not getting.
I
I feel
purposely have that game like uninstalled because I'm tempted. If I see it, I'll open it and then it'll just it'll restart the whole thing for me. I purposely anything Hearthstone is instantly like I have to stay away from because I don't want to be triggered.
Bro, I have to be
Damn.
honest. I never hit thousands, but I absolutely hit probably like 600 or 700 in Snap, and like I had to snap out of
Wow.
it. I was like, "What the fuck am I doing? This
Here's
is
how
terrible."
bad it was for me. Like Hearthstone, about every 3 months or so, would come out with a new expansion pack, and they usually had like it came with a skin and like 100 packs and like some other stuff. Usually those were about $99, and that was just that. And
Jesus
I bought
Christ.
more packs on top of that, pretty regularly. Yeah, it was a problem.
Mori, I think we should start doing tournament circuits because they have tournaments for Marvel Snap. You know that, right?
Yeah, I would Cash. I will absolutely host a Marvel
All right,
Snap tournament
so
with you.
not host. They actually have tournaments that we can join.
Oh shit, you're lying.
No, it's very competitive. It's
I didn't
very
know that-
competitive.
It's been so long since I've played, dude. When I left, I left.
They have a big community on Twitch.
Yeah, there's a
I
Discord.
know about that because
Yeah.
I follow a guy who plays Snap on Twitch, and his viewership is ridiculous. Like it's
Who
insane.
is it? Is it Cozy, Dexter, or Alex Kocha? Which one?
Alex, holy
Alex
shit! But
Kocha?
I know Cozy as well. They used to do
Yeah.
a pod together. I don't know
They
if they
still have
do.
the pod. They still have the pod. Snapchat. They still have it.
No way.
It's a
Wow.
big pod. It's a big ass podcast, bro. But yeah, Alex Kocha is. I love Alex Kocha. It's pretty dope.
Dude,
I'll talk to him here and there. Like I can set. He's that kind of person. He'll respond to you if you send him a message.
No shit.
He's super dope.
He's always seemed super genuine. I would hop into his streams quite a
Get
bit.
him on the show.
Yeah.
Get him on the show. Get him on the
Marvel Snap would have to be or Marvel Rivals. I could try to reach out to him for Marvel Rivals and see what he says. Because
That'd be cool.
he played Marvel Rivals because he was doing like builds for Marvel Rivals, like doing like character breakdowns similar to what they do with Marvel Snap. He was doing that. Him and Cozy were doing something like that. So
We should definitely try to get him on the show. I would kind of like fangirl a little bit. I watched a lot of his stream, bro. Like, and I listened to the pod.
I still do.
Yeah, he
it's
seems
cool.
genuine. But yeah. Battle Crush. Yeah, maybe not. Luigi's Mansion 2 HD. Maybe not. Luigi's Mansion 2 HD released on June 27th on the Nintendo Switch. It's pretty indicative. It's Luigi's Mansion 2.
Who would have thought it's coming out on
You said what,
Switch?
Jer?
Who would have thought it's coming on the Switch?
Right.
I would never...
Right.
I was expecting an Xbox release. What happened? No one wants to release their games on Xbox. Anyway, Neosprint. Neosprint is coming out on PlayStation 4, PS5. Well, it came out on PS4, PS5, Xbox, Switch, and PC on June 27th. And it's like a racing arcade game that's kind of indicative of the games you would have seen in the 70s and 80s. So if you're into racing games, Neosprint might be for you. And then we also had Neverdark.
It's an old arcade title from late 70s, early 80s, a remaster.
Oh wait, so it's not indicative of the 70s and 80s. It's actually from the 70s and
legit,
80s.
It's a legit arcade title from the late 70s, early 80s. If you were in I wasn't alive yet, but if you were in an arcade in the late 80s, there might have been one of these way in the back.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, that was 20 years before I existed, so I want to know it. But yeah, no, Neo Sprint. And then we also had Never Dark come out on the PC on June 27th. And Germ, you caught it again, brother. A pausable real-time strategy game. Guys, did you guys know that RTS is back?
RTS games, maybe they never died, but if not, they're back. Like RTSs are coming out every week.
Literally every
Yeah.
week. Every week. Like every week there's at least one RTS.
I can't keep up with
Yeah.
I can't keep up with most of the games industry nowadays. It's just a lot in terms of like as a gamer, like as someone doing reporting, sure, but like as a gamer, bro, it's a lot. It's a lot.
I agree. Yeah, it's like my backlog is fat. Like I don't even know how I'm gonna like survive this fall when we get slammed, but we'll figure it out. And then Spy X Anya, Operation Memories came out on the PS5, PS4, and Switch on June 28th. It's the it's the World of Spy X Family. I don't know what that is, bro. If you guys know what that is,
didn't they do a collaboration with Street Fighter?
Is that the one? Is the Spy Family? Is that what that is? This is?
Yeah, it's like a narrative sort of detective story of Anya, the little girl in that anime.
What is the craze behind it? Because I feel like a lot of people talk about it, but I just
pretty dope show. Like if you like John Wick kind of stuff, this is very much like that. And Yor is straight up Chun-Li energy, straight up.
That's why they had the skin for Chun-Li.
Yeah,
didn't they have a skin for Chun-Li in Street Fighter?
Chun-Li's like wholesome, and she's badass, but she's kind of more like cute and wholesome for the most part. And Yor is just straight up badass. She'll body anyone. She's like the John Wick of that situation. She's really cool.
Okay.
Yeah, and plus, when she puts on like her spy outfit or whatever, she's hot.
So she's a spy.
It's like, so if anyone remembers that Disney show, it had Zendaya. She was like a spy like family.
Oh yeah. I don't remember what the show's called, but yeah.
Yeah, this is very much like that, but it's anime. So, it's typical anime tropes, but it's meant to be like this undercover spy family. They're just going through their daily life, as like if they were spies, but they're all, they have enemies. Think Spider-Man meets spies kind of thing. Regular people trying to be extraordinary, and it's pretty cool. The show is really good. I can't praise. And plus, Mori, like we talked about this on your stream, man. You need to get on the level. What was it? What's your girlfriend's name? Like she was talking about. You need to get on her level.
Bro. She loves anime, bro. She adores. I mean, that's her bread and butter, and I can't get into it. I just can't.
Add this to the list because I already gave you a big list, but add this one. It's just as good as anything I already said.
I'll tell you from what I'm seeing in the game, I'm much more likely to give the anime a shot than the game.
Yeah, screw this game. But the anime is really good. The anime is super good.
Yeah, not to disparage the game, but it's. I'm not trying to build a sandcastle. I'm good.
Yeah, but Yor is straight up John Wick energy.
You would expect a game like this would have some kind of action because the character. That's the outfit that I saw in Street Fighter.
Yeah.
The black
Yor
outfit.
Is straight up John Wick energy. Like if you piss her off, she'll bother you. She's scary, but also sexy at the time. She's a really interesting character.
Well, shoot, that's now on my anime list, which is getting longer by the day. We'll see if I can accomplish any of it. Those are our games that released this past week, but there were also some DLC and expansions. One of them, a lot of nerds in here are going to be really excited about. All right, and that's M. Bison released this week, gentlemen. I'm not the Street Fighter guy, but all of you are. Talk to me.
Carly, is she gonna take that on the chin? He just called us nerds. Come on.
I mean, we're all nerds here. Well, we're all nerds here.
We have a podcast about gaming news.
Exactly. Like it is getting nerd than that.
A whole nother podcast. We've talked about that.
Yeah, I'm not beating the nerd allegations, Jerm. I'm just saying what you guys are. All right.
About the M. Bison thing, I just gotta say that both of his specials go over lows, including Jerry's fireballs. So I think he's a winning matchup against Jerry, and I don't like it. So
I think Bison, this is the most approachable Bison, in my opinion, has been in a long time, maybe except for Street Fighter 5. But there's a lot of technical knowledge you need to know with this character. It's like
watch the matchup. I think they did that on purpose, Heartless. Look at the matchup.
Yeah, right.
Look at the matchup they're showing. It's Jury. So I think it's on purpose. Yeah, I think he's our anti.
I think his design though is whack. I mean, I understand they're going for some story lore thing here, but the story's whack. I mean,
As
this
long as they
design
got
is
the
not-
classic skin, I'm chilling though.
yeah, this
Yeah.
design is kind of whack.
Yeah, I
And
don't like it. It looks like a hobo.
for anyone who wants to play arcade mode, you get a nice look at his bare ass, in arcade mode for anyone that is interested in that.
Bro, what I
didn't
didn't
know that.
know was that I was going to get a look at Blanca's bare ass when I played Street Fighter 6. He twerks to parry. Like, what the fuck is
What?
that
He
game,
does.
bro?
What?
Bro, he
You get a
twerks to
Blanca
parry.
Blanca's perfect parry is literally he does it with his butt.
Oh
Bro.
yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Zanky parries with his nuts. It's like he just
See.
takes it all.
No, he flexes. No, Zangief flexes. He
He
flexes.
takes that straight like down Broadway. Every one of those parries.
See, bro. I remember Blanca from my childhood. I was so excited to play as him, and then I saw him shaking ass on my screen. And I'm not gonna lie, you nerds lost me that day. When I saw him shaking ass on the screen, I said, "Fuck this game. I'm not playing this shit. They ruined Blanca."
You just gotta
No.
pick a different character, brother.
Dude, M. Bison looks sick. In my opinion, like
Yeah,
I think he
it's-
looks
he
super
looks
cool.
He
nasty.
is the best move in the game now.
Wow, really?
Which one?
He's got the
OD
best.
Psycho Crusher.
He's
is
got the
move.
best.
That right there. OD Psycho Crusher is the best move in the game.
I think he's
That's
got the
fucking
best
dope.
critical art in the game now. Like his critical art. This
Oh,
right here,
the beam. Yo, that shit. Not that one. The other one. I like the other one more.
yeah, he's got the
Is
best
it's critical?
game now.
Yeah, his critical art is nasty, bro. When
The
he goes
roster's
up,
getting
he
there
just-
though. The roster's definitely getting there. People were saying there was no characters.
But
Nah.
anyone who's angry that Bison is back, like if you play the story, you would know that this is not the real Bison. It's
Bro, this shit right here. Oh my god, I can't wait. I need to see Terry in this game, bro.
Yeah, me too.
Terry's gonna be
I am
crazy.
really curious about Elena. I have some predictions about her. Healing is like her thing. I don't think she's gonna heal health. I think she's gonna heal burnout. If she gets into burnout, she's gonna be able to heal burnout. That's what I think.
Maybe.
Mm.
So
As a
Okay.
non-Street Fighter guy, inform me, are these the only 4 characters that will come, or will there be another set of 4 after this 4?
this is all
There's
There
gonna
will
be different seasons. There's gonna be different seasons. Each
this is all
because
that's
the-
announced.
This
Like,
is
it's
the
a
second
year
set of
wide.
four.
yeah,
Okay.
this is the second season. But these 4, it's very special because 2 of these characters aren't originally Street Fighter characters.
Oh,
They're from a
yes.
different game.
Yeah,
Yes,
more
I
like
knew
Guilty
about
Gear.
that.
Mhm.
perspective.
Yes.
This is the very first time
Fatal
mainline.
Fury.
This is the first time a mainline Street Fighter's game has had guests in it. The very first time ever. So
Mhm.
this is a big deal. And the fact that it's Fatal Fury is even a bigger deal.
It's insane, bro.
Because
Go
real
ahead,
quick
Jim.
on that, I mentioned it on the release, but Mori. So Fatal Fury potentially, when Terry and Mai get released, if they make it into World Tour, Fatal Fury might be canon to the Street Fighter universe. And
Yes.
that could make KOF now lore to the Street Fighter universe. It's like who
Right.
knows?
There's a big reach though.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Who knows what could happen with this? So
All right, so we got to read our customary like dribble pun.
Dude,
Dribble
I was
just
so
popped
excited.
in.
I was literally about to say it. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Maury, go. What do you-
So Drupal is so impressive because I've been playing Sea of Thieves for like the last week, and so recently he's been coming with a bunch of pirate puns, and so I'm
Mhm.
gonna read what he brought us tonight. Drupal wrote, "Don't trust pirate ducks; they might release the Quacken." That's great. I love Drupal, bro. Drupal, I love you, bro. How are you doing? Oh my god,
welcome
Drupal,
in,
thank
welcome in, everybody.
I got
I'm
Harley
Oh.
sitting there with a stone cold, like no reaction, no reaction.
He doesn't. You can't make Heartless laugh. His soul is gone. Look
I
at
mean,
him. Look at him.
Listen, I get the joke. The quacken. You get it. I get it. It was cool. I laughed on the inside, but it's not.
I laughed on the inside.
It wasn't like no Dave Chappelle. You guys got to
You're
put
right.
me on the spot now.
Is that going to be the new challenge to have Heartless? Just
Heartless
like,
laugh.
laugh, belly
I
laugh.
laugh all the time. You just gotta fall.
You just
Yeah.
gotta fall.
That's dark. That's so dark.
Yeah.
was there another DLC? I think there was.
Yeah, just one more. One more that
mhm.
released this week was season 6 for Dragon Ball Breakers. I don't play
Question.
Dragon Ball Breakers.
Honest question. Does anybody play Dragon Ball Breakers?
What even is Dragon Ball Breakers? What is
It's basically Dead by Daylight with Dragon Ball Z.
what? Why
What?
would anyone want to play that?
I am not joking. It's basically you play the killers and the survivors. So you're playing regular
Ew.
humans. You're playing regular
Ew.
humans in the Dragon Ball Z universe, and you have to run away from characters like Frieza, Cell. Name them. Name the villains.
What?
That's essentially what it. I'm not joking. Like
What a
I'll pull up a clip right now.
And there's 6
Do
seasons.
that,
of this?
please.
What a whack
There
ass
there
concept.
is 6 seasons of this game currently. I didn't even know that.
Wow.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks. What is this?
Yeah,
Oh my
bro.
What
God.
the hell is this? This
They
is
don't,
like,
and the characters you use don't have any powers. You just have to survive.
God.
is this like some Mortal Kombat like I have the rage. You know, it's stupid.
Oh, baby Vegeta, great. So baby Vegeta is now in here. So yeah, it's basically Dead by Daylight with Dragon Ball Z.
Wow. Just when you think you've seen it all. Like
Yeah,
I
this is
saw
awesome.
this in the list and I just put it in randomly, actually thinking it was an actual game, but this is whack. Why does
What's
this even-
hilarious is that if they're on season 6, they have an audience, and that's
Yeah, they do.
unfathomable.
It's
That's
a lot of Dead by Daylight players play it.
That's
Wow.
crazy.
Hmm?
This game does not look fun to me.
Yeah.
After welcome in, fam.
To be honest,
man.
like Dead by Daylight and games of that nature, I appreciate everyone that plays them. We have some great members of the community that love that stuff. But those games, I don't understand the concept.
Oh, it looks like you can level up and then fight back. It looks like that's what happens. You can eventually turn into like some kind of DBZ character and fight the villain back.
It just looks rough to me. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
understand the correlation of like trying to run away from DBZ killers. I don't understand that.
Because you're a survivor. You got to survive, Jer. See? So she's like reviving someone.
survive from what?
Oh,
Super
shit.
Saiyan level power people? You ain't gonna survive that.
You're not surviving shit.
Yo, these
come
guys
on.
can literally blow up a planet. Why is Bulma twerking for Vegeta
I was,
right now? What's going on?
It's block all over again, bro. What the fuck is going on? God, free me from this.
Is this Planet Namek? It looks like Planet Namek just now.
This looks horrendous.
Bro,
Yo,
I'm telling
yeah.
you, people play it though. People
Arliss
play
is
it.
spitting, bro. Give my man his flowers, bro. Turn his mic up.
Yeah,
This shit
we
looks like
Many
spending
fun.
people are
much
playing
time
it though.
game. Like this,
Huh?
we are spending way too much time on this game.
Yeah, we gotta move on. We gotta
it's
drop
just so
it.
bad.
Personally, I'm trying to understand what this game is. That's
I
just me
don't-
trying to.
I really don't understand like the Green Lantern ring. Like what the hell? I don't understand.
No, it's a Capsule Corp. It's a Capsule Corp tech. Capsule Corp tech.
Guys, Cash is gonna wait until he gets it, and that means that we'll be here for the next 3 hours watching gameplay footage.
Nah,
Cash.
nah.
we're
See,
not
but
gonna
you
do
see,
that.
they're turning into the characters. Like you're actually turning into characters to fight the villains.
Well, first of
I don't
all,
know.
Or maybe there's good guys that try to defend you.
any game that's
Probably.
got arena style combat, like I'll pass. I'm sorry, but arena fighters are one of the worst genres of games out there.
Yo, you want to hear something funny? That was the clip I uploaded from from our podcast today, where we're talking about anime fighters, anime arena fighters.
Brutal.
Man,
Yeah, I don't like
Welcome
them
in,
either.
Pixie.
Pixie was good. Welcome back.
seriously though,
You were
arena
here.
fighters, man, like I don't
Pixie!
understand them. I really don't understand why they keep making those games.
Bro,
Who
I
is
don't
that
know,
really
bro.
for?
They got an audience, bro, because the people are, especially just Sparking Zero, people are losing their shit for Sparking Zero, and I just don't see the appeal. Now, I won't yuck your yum, but I don't see the appeal. This is what I'm
I feel
saying.
the same way about Dead by Daylight as a genre. Like I respect
Trust me, bro.
respect-
Germ,
the hustle, but I don't understand.
Dead by Daylight has a very massive community,
know,
bro. You'd be
I
surprised.
And I respect it, but for
Mhm.
me, I don't understand why.
Bro,
that-
I've seen channels blown up and become partner because of only playing Dead by Daylight.
I don't understand the idea of how a game can be fun where literally all you do is run around from a killer. But hey, hey.
No. I have so
It's a strategy behind it.
there's 4 of you, there's 1 of him. It
Mhm.
gets to the point where if you've never been hit by the killer and he's been hit by the killer, you're better off taking a hit for him. So that way 4 of you can escape and you get more points in total There is a strategy behind
The
it.
way you feel about platformers, Heartless, is the way I kind of feel about that genre. It's just I don't
Good. So now you understand my pain.
Yeah.
You understand my pain.
I feel like all of us here has a game that we just don't fuck with.
Yeah,
We
I
don't.
mean, respect to
Yeah.
everyone that plays that game, but please educate me on why the game is just like popping off. But I just don't see it, you know. But invite me to a game. Gift me the game and invite me to a match like a lobby. And
What game? Dead by Daylight?
I would
Dead by
I would love
Daylight.
to.
I personally don't really enjoy the game. If it hadn't been for Heartless and
Let's be real, Cash. The
I wouldn't
first
be playing.
times you played it, you did not have an interact button key set.
Yes, because it wasn't set properly.
So
I didn't know that.
Play the game.
Huh?
So you couldn't actually play the game.
No.
So I think you played it once, like officially.
No, I played it a couple of times after that. We played a couple of times after
One
that.
of my favorite streamers, Bad Gamer Lady. You know, we know her as Bagel. I enjoy her stream a lot, and she
I played with Bagel and I played with Green Knight on 2 separate occasions.
He streams that game almost all the time, and watching the game is actually fun because you see the way people are interacting with each other. That's entertaining. But the actual playing of the game, I'm not sure if I would.
Because I tried it, and the skill gap in that game is so massive that I just walked in and got clapped. I mean, just obliterated. And so I think for me, it was like, that's been the biggest issue with Sea of Thieves on stream for me, is that the skill gap is so big. And usually games with skill gaps that large, they're really hard for me to get into. It's a pain.
There's clearly a nuance in that game that is not immediately self-evident. You know what I mean? Like, you have to like really understand it. You know, it's hard to know. It's hard to know, understand from an outsider perspective, you know?
Right.
Yeah. Well, that wraps up the games that released this week, as well as the DLCs. And now we're going to hop into some of our main topics of the show. Cash, why don't you take us away? What's going on this week in games?
So Forza 4 is getting delisted. So Playground Games, the developer of Forza 4, has announced that the 2018 Open World Racer will be ending this year due to licensing and partnership agreements. And the game will be removed from Microsoft stores and Steam on December 15, 2024. So what's also interesting is within 24 hours of this announcement, there was a surge in player base. So initially it was at like 6,600. Now they're at 48,437 players.
Almost a million?
Concurrent playership, bro.
Almost a million.
That's
you said
no 48,000. Yeah, 48,437.
That's so big.
That's insane. That's a crazy spike. Not only that, I think the game itself had like 371 positive reviews overnight. Just hit Metacritic overnight.
And especially for a racing game, having that much of a pool of people to play with, that's
listen. The game is amazing. Why I love the game? The game's like it's an open world game. It's an open world racing game. It's very social. No, you're not gonna. If you already own the game, and they're gonna keep the servers open.
Cool.
But if you, they're basically announcing, yo, right now is the time to get this game, because if not, when it's gone, it's gone.
It's like with Soul Calibur. You can't buy a copy of Soul Calibur except for 6 now. All the rest, you can't get them anymore.
I'm gonna ask this because when I read this announcement this week, I was very, very concerned. Does this mean that people who play this game through Game Pass are going to lose access to this title? And if so, does that not inherently speak to some of the key issues of Game Pass being that you don't own it?
Own anything, yeah. No, but they're giving you an opportunity now to actually buy the game. If you really enjoy the game, if you've been playing this game on Game Pass since it released in 2018, and you now hear that the game is being delisted, I think now is a good time for you to actually purchase the game. I think you can actually buy it at a discount currently. So
I mentioned it before. This is part of my issue with multiplayer gaming is like once servers kind of get shut down or once the player bases move on, you know, the game, what is there to do in those games anymore? You know,
they are going to support the servers, but like I know everybody knows that it's not going to be forever. They're going to eventually close the servers.
Yeah,
because this is not even the latest Forza game. This is Forza Horizon 4. There's already Forza Horizon 5 out there. Yeah. So
Like,
You know what I mean? But people enjoy this game because I think it's where it's set. I think this one was in Mexico, right? I think the Horizon Festival was in Mexico in this one. Correct me if I'm wrong, Chad.
you know, like franchises, there's always like that one that's like the best of the entire franchise, and this one might be that one. You know, and it's a shame.
Bro, the game was amazing. The only reason why I didn't really play this game is because I don't have like a
It
community
was in
to play
London.
with.
Pinksy's saying.
London.
Oh, wow.
Okay, this one was in London. 5 is Mexico. There you go. Thank you, Pinksy. Shout out to Pinksy. So I really enjoyed the game, bro. Like you can like actually pull up to someone like an actual player because it's like open world. You can think Grand Theft Auto. Think Grand Theft Auto, but just in a car.
Are you able to get out of the car, or is it
no? You can pull up next to other people, actual people, and challenge them to a race, and then it just switches right into like a race, like a
That's
setting.
cool.
You pick your destination and you just race to it, bro.
like
game
Need
is
for
fun.
Speed, right? Need for Speed had that same kind of thing way back in the day. Whoever remembers, if you know, you know. You know.
Astroside said I've been wanting to get a racing game, but I don't know where to even begin. I think this is a good one. Forza.
I've been wanting to get a racing game and a fucking wheel and some pedals.
We've been talking about that, Heartless.
I want to do it so
Bello
bad.
actually has one. Bello actually has the wheel.
I'm jealous. I want the shift too. Give me a shift thingy too.
Yeah,
I used to
that'd
have
be
that
dope.
back in the day. I used to have one.
Oh,
'cause I
shit.
grew-
Hydraulics in my chair. If I move to the left, the chair goes.
That's insane. That's insane. No, but I grew up in a racing family. Like everybody in my family raced, so we had a whole rig for sprint cars.
Gran Turismo,
Bro, we can have a Forza night if you guys want. If we have enough people that are actually interested in having like a car night, we can even have a car show. We can feature Gameplay Couch, which is one of the biggest
Pinky
friggin'
said we could
car
have a drift
fanatics
off.
I know. A drift off? I don't know much about that, but okay, sure. Like if you guys are down, bro, I'm down.
Drift off. I just started.
I would do it.
Like everything we do here is really just to service the community. So if you guys are gonna show up for shit like that, I don't have a problem hosting it. I'm gonna be real.
If there's support, you know, to rally behind, dude, it'll happen, right?
Cash don't Pinksy, I swear to you, I would. That's something I've been interested in. So listen.
It seems like
Bello, what wheel you got?
Say again, Mori, what's up?
It seems like Bello would be down. It seems like
Bello's definitely down. Pinksy's down. Atrosire's down.
Yeah,
so we got a few people.
And the crew pulled up. Just
Heartless is here.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we could definitely get into it. Bro. I would dedicate, just like how I have a night that I dedicate to Fight Night Friday and Squad Night. We could legit have a car night.
That'd be sick. That'd be sick as fuck.
Yeah.
I'm actually so
night.
bought. I don't even play racing games like that. I'm so bought in on that.
How viable is like racing games to like grow a stream? Or is that a viable thing?
Bro, I had a friend, bro. I had a friend that blew his channel up to over 50,000 subs on YouTube just making car videos.
See?
He's only playing racing games on on YouTube. He's only uploading racing footage.
You see, Maury, this is why it's important to have like one game or one genre.
Bro, he's only playing racing games on Insta. If you look at his Instagram right now, his Instagram, I think he has over 50,000. No, I'm lying. He has more than that on both Instagram and TikTok. He has way more than that. Like he's always popping up in the stream too. Like Gameplay Couch, if you see him, just know that that's the person I'm talking about.
That's
something I need for us to do though, as a gamer actual team, is I need all of us to have a Sea of Thieves night one time. I need all of us to be on the same boat. I need us to go fuck some people up. That shit.
I'll get the eye patch. I'm not fucking. Don't play with me, Pinksy. I'll do it. I'll get the hat.
Come on.
I get the outfit. We just do it up.
Anyone that's got a PlayStation 5, it's Borderlands 3 is free next month.
Really?
And Among Us is free next month as well. So we could create, make
and do it live. You're so funny, bro. It's so painful, bro. Bro, it sucks. Like I genuinely enjoy streaming it, but like I crash out at least once an hour and I lose like 2 people because I genuinely tweak the fuck out like on stream. It's pretty embarrassing. Like it's really upsetting. Anyway, yeah.
Right. But yeah, That's pretty much it. So guys, if you are actually trying to get the game, if you don't want to lose access to the game, if you own the game via Game Pass or you play the game via Game Pass, I think now is the best time for you to actually grab it before it's actually gone. You have until the 15th of December.
That's a lot. Plenty
Yeah,
of-
you got plenty of time, so you could keep playing and figure it out. All right, so Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster or DRDR was
What a
recently announced.
What a
Bro. So what's funny is like last year, Tess Gordon actually did say that there would be a Dead Rising that would be coming out pretty soon, and it's now proven to be true. It's now over a year. I want to say a year and a couple of months. And now this trailer actually looks pretty good, but a lot of fans aren't really liking the new character design. We're gonna expect more details tomorrow during the Capcom Next, which I might be streaming tomorrow at 3. What are your thoughts, guys? What do you guys think about the new character design?
Can you put it on the screen?
Yeah, is anybody a Dead Rising fan? Quick question: is anybody a Dead Rising fan?
Dead Rising, I never messed with it. I never messed with it. I have played Frank West in the Marvel games, the Marvel Capcom game.
Is this the game that takes place in the mall?
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
one of them takes.
I remember this from my childhood.
Mhm.
Dude, because I played 1 and 2 at one point because I think that they were like Xbox Live games for the month or something. And then when 3 came out, it was an Xbox One launch title, and I ended up trying that out when I got my Xbox One. It just didn't really. I don't know, like the whole.
If you
it just didn't
remember
work.
when these games were coming out, like it was kind of a dark time for Capcom games. Like they were really not good. They was like the worst era of Capcom gaming at the time, and so the reputation of Capcom at the time steered me away from it because Capcom was making some cheeks games.
Now,
back then.
graphically, you can tell that it's really improved, but the character design, a lot of people are having issues with the character design.
Yeah,
And this is it's just a few seconds. It looks like we're not going to see much gameplay right now until probably tomorrow, but that's a new design for Frank West.
It looks like the RE engine.
That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying as well.
It kind of like his, and I might be totally off. Like his design almost looks like the Street Fighter characters.
Yeah,
but Street Fighter Street Fighter is using the RE engine.
Oh, you're lying. Oh, well, then that makes complete sense. Well, then it's definitely the RE engine. Yeah.
Practically every game Capcom's been putting out recently
been using the RE engine.
Yeah.
It's a great engine. I get it.
Yeah, but Dead Rising Deluxe Edition. What are your thoughts about the character design? Do you guys think the character looks weird? Let's pull it up.
It's like Frank West. I mean, I ain't hating it on that.
He looks ugly, for being real.
Yeah.
They're saying I'm trying to find a comparison video.
Looks like Leatherface.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
He looks like Frank West. Frank West is supposed to look like an average suburban.
No, if you look at his old picture, like his original design, people prefer his original design.
I have to say this. It looks like he just shot up behind a Waffle House. Bro looks like he's cracked out of his mind. Like, what in the hell is going on? He looks nuts.
The Waffle House.
Like, shot up behind a Waffle House. Like, oh my god. Look at him,
Drupal said in the chat he looks like Clayface from Batman Arkham, bro. Good lord.
Yo, he does. He does.
I think it looks like Leatherface.
Oh, wow. All right, so I'm going to try and find a Frank West picture. Let's find Frank West.
For me, though, I've always kind of had like a bad taste in my mouth for the Dead Rising franchise because Frank West was originally supposed to be Leon Kennedy in Marvel 3, and they put Frank West in instead because the CEO of Capcom at the time was like, "Oh, we want to push the West. We want to please the West."
Wait, what? Well, you just lost me there. What?
So the story goes, Marvel 3 was coming out, and they were going to put in a roster, and they had Leon Kennedy as the character they were going to have as a representation for, but then they ended up going with Chris instead, and so then they put Frank West as well because the CEO, his name is I forget his name.
That's his design. That's his
the
original
CEO
design.
of Capcom at the time, he wanted to appease the West. That was like Capcom's whole push. They want to appease the West. They want to make the West happy, and they put Frank West instead because they think people love Frank West. And yeah, here we are now. And I mean, who would want? To me, I don't see anyone wanting to choose Frank West over Leon Kennedy personally. So I've always had a little bit of salt for this franchise because it took that away from us, you know. So
Leon was supposed to be Frank West. That's
that
crazy.
was the original like pitch for Marvel 3, and then the CEO said no, we want Dead Rising representation instead, and here we are with Frank West instead. So they ended up going with Chris as the RE representation instead of
Frank West is a busted character in Marvel vs. Capcom, though. I won't hold you. He's insane.
Levels and stuff. He's
insane. He's insane. But yeah, but this is the original design of the character. As you can tell, like it's a far departure from what we have now. This dude looks crazy.
Okay,
Cash, the voice actor. People don't like the voice actor as well.
Cash,
it's not the same voice actor.
I need you to screenshot his face right now. I'm gonna do something with it. I don't know what, but I'm gonna make it an emote on my channel. Like it's so fucking good. Oh my god, look at him, bro. Yeah, I need you to screenshot it. I have.
I already have the picture. I already have the image.
You have that image of the one of him shooting up behind a Waffle House. That one right there.
Yeah, I have this one. Yeah.
Good. All right. I'll need that. I'll need that for an emote. Thank you.
But yeah, we should expect more tomorrow. Hopefully, we get. What else do you guys expect would come from the Capcom? This is just a tangent question. I'm guessing Resident Evil and more Resident Evil news. 0, 1, and 9.
According to the post, there's 3 games that they say they're going to highlight. Kunisitsu Kami, Path of the Goddess. I think that might have been a game we saw at Summer Games Fest.
Yeah, we saw it. We saw that before. Yeah, we did.
And a Resident Evil Biohazard, which I think is going to be the iPad version. I think because remember that got announced the other day or earlier last week. It's probably they're going to show something about that iPad RE7. That's the only thing that they're hinting at, but to me, I'm gonna put a bold prediction out there as I think Mega Man related.
Marvel. I'm Marvel too. I think they're gonna show off some Marvel vs. Capcom info tomorrow.
My social media feeds have been blown up recently in the last maybe month with lots of Mega Man content. I think Capcom is trying to make a move with Mega Man. I don't know what that's going to be.
What would Mega Man look like? All right, what would Mega Man look like in today's landscape of video game? Like, it's gonna have to be retro. Like, there's no way. What direction do you guys see Mega Man going?
There's one, Mega Man Legends, the 3D, the 3D Mega Man. Like those games are kind of fan favorites. If you're a fan of Mega Man, you like it. And those games have never really been remade or no sequels. So. Mega Man
shout outs to Reaper. Reaper just says 2.5D. 2.5D. I guess I could see that, the 2.5D, or just remake the original games, like the original OG, like Super Mega Man games.
Just Nintendo.
Remake them. Yeah, remake them into like 3D versions, like 2.5D, as Reaper said. I think that would be pretty cool. But I don't know how much of a budget Capcom is willing to put into those games, because Mega Man fan base, no matter how much we love Mega Man, we don't know how big the fan base still is currently. If that makes sense. You know what I mean? I feel like our generation are big fans of Mega Man, but who else? Like, I don't see most kids knowing Mega Man. That's what I'm saying. We don't know if any of these new kids know me. Mori, are you a Mega Man fan?
Not at all.
Have you ever played Mega Man? Do you know Mega Man is?
Yeah, I know Mega Man, and I've played a little bit of it, but it's not like it kind of was like a retro thing I would see at the arcade or something like that.
That hurts my heart to hear you call it even retro, bro. I know it is, but it hurts.
Yeah, it's retro. Like, that is
a 3DS with Mega Man is a great time. Great time.
I believe that. And I like what I played.
In Germ, he's probably very nostalgic.
Mm-hmm.
Do the kids of these days, do they have that nostalgia attachment to him?
They don't. They don't.
Yeah, I think you're right. People, I think, are more, Mega Man's cool, but people more like Zero, and characters like that instead. But
Yeah.
I think about Souls type games are kind of all the rage these days. Souls like kind of concept, but Mega Man Legends, I think it could work. The bosses, but them being hard, I think it could work. But I'm not saying
I'm not saying
Souls
it.
stuff, but
I'm
like
not saying it can't. It's just I
Yeah.
don't see it really selling well.
it probably wouldn't. Yeah, it probably would. It would be
So
Capcom.
80 said no more Souls like. That breaks my heart. I think all RPG games should have some of the elements of Souls like games in them.
I kind of get what Hades is saying. I feel like there's too many companies trying to mimic the Souls-like formula, and they're not
It's a good
Souls-like.
formula.
No, they're not Souls-like. They're Souls-light.
Yeah,
Well, if you
bro.
think of like
They're
the
lacking.
concept of
They're
Souls
not.
games,
They're not
the
doing the full push.
one of the main
It's
concepts
like
of Souls games is they're hard. The bosses are hard, and Mega Man series in general, over the course of its whole history, has had always very iconic looking bosses. So,
Mhm.
I mean, just from that idea, the soul being like a Soulsborne experience would work.
A Mega Man Soulsborne game, Jerem?
I'm not saying sword combat, but like guns or stuff like that. That but
What?
no.
Listen, I'm with Jerem on this. Listen.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Wow.
There is certain elements of Souls like games that are just
Mhm.
successful and they fit the
Sure.
RPG mold.
Mhm.
Sure.
One
sure,
of
sure,
them
sure.
is having big hard bosses.
Mhm.
And so, like, for instance, you know how like in Souls games, when you go to like the healing place, all the enemies come back,
Yeah.
and you know how like you use your money to level up and stuff like that. And if you die, you have a chance to get your money, and if you die again, it's gone forever.
Mhm.
I think these are aspects of Souls like games that would be pretty successful in other RPG games that would just make them more like
Mhm.
I don't know. It would bring more life to them because sometimes RPG games like Kingdom Hearts 3. Let's be real. I bought Kingdom Hearts 3. You realize you can get through every single level in 15 minutes.
Well, another area that Mega Man's never really fully explored is the Metroidvania kind of concept. They've always been very linear levels. So
It is been, yeah. You're right. That
But
I
this-
can agree on. It was a
Yeah.
very linear game. The only aspect of Mega Man was more of like the upgrades. That's where he took like the Metroid
key
formula.
part of Mega Man's always been he takes like the power of the boss and it gives him powers, like
Right.
by that same idea, but in a Metroidvania style essentially that's what Metroidvania is. You get powers and it unlocks new areas, So
See,
Right.
totally
that's
works,
what-
Mega Man. Yeah.
and that's what I was gonna say. Is I think that like most of the Souls elements that you guys are talking about are just Metroidvania elements, and we call them
Mhm.
Souls elements because that's like the most recent thing in our
Yeah,
mind.
3D
Right.
Metroidvanias.
It
Yeah,
could be
that's
it.
especially what Souls games are. 3D.
Exactly.
Metroidvanias.
Yeah,
So-
the 3D Metroidvanias. And all that said, I don't know. I think I understand what people were saying when they're like, I don't want any more Souls likes. I
Yeah.
obviously want to see more elements of like Metroidvania, Souls stuff in games. But like, I don't want the copy paste because so many times it feels like we have Dark Souls at home.
Well,
Like,
we also have to realize that
Facts.
if you
Yeah.
have a formula that works, why change it? If
Facts.
don't if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Like
Grabbing a drink. 1 second.
you bring that same energy to Street Fighter. Street Fighter, all 2D fighters follow the model of Street Fighter 2. It's like, are we gonna hate on Street Fighter 2?
So Pinksy said something that's why I was laughing just now. It said, so Hollow Knight with guns? That shit is funny.
That's insane. But that could be awesome. That could be sick. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And Souls, they have a concept that could easily be applied to just put any skin on a Souls game, and and it can work. It'll be fun, But
Right. Yeah, who knows? Like, who knows what they'll be showing tomorrow at this Capcom event.
One thing to close that out is how mods are prevalent in almost every other kind of game, Witcher, all these different games. But Souls, you don't really see a lot of skin mods. I mean, I know they're out there, but they make all these different Souls games. But imagine just modding another game, modding an existing Souls game and getting the same experience. You don't really see that. I wonder why, But.
I don't know. It's just probably just not a thing. I guess I think
Like,
it is, but it's just not that big
it's
of
so
a
prevalent in other genres. I'm just surprised it doesn't all over the Souls games, Dark Souls games specifically. But
right.
random
But
thought
yeah.
there. Right?
hmm But yeah, Makia, welcome in. So in other news, guess who's teaming up? Xbox is coming to Amazon. Recently they report that an app will be coming to select Amazon devices. So I'm thinking the Fire TV stick and possibly the Cube will have this access. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I already have access to something like that on Amazon. I could just turn it on and just play my
Prime
Xbox
Gaming, right?
remotely.
Prime Gaming, right? That's what they call
No,
it, right?
not
No?
no, not Prime Gaming. I have an app. There's an app already on Amazon. It's just not an official Xbox licensed app that I can play my Xbox games remotely from my on my TV. My Xbox is in my workstation right here, but I can play my Xbox games on my TV from here. So this is called. I think it's just Game Pass games, and the app you can just sign that in. I don't. There's no official date as to when it's coming, but I know it's coming in July. What are your thoughts about this? Like, I know Heartless had some thoughts. We've also touched on this
I
earlier
said this was the
in
future
our
a month
podcast.
ago.
Yeah, a few months ago, we actually did talk about this, which is also crazy. By the way, guys, I hope you guys don't. I don't know if you guys really noticed this. It's been we're in 19 episodes, which means we've been going for how long now? 4, 8,
5
12,
months.
16, 20. So yeah, 5 months essentially. Next week would be 5 months. That's insane.
Wow.
You should put an infographic of how many hours we've been talking, how many debates we've had, how many times we've been wrong. How many,
Right? But that's insane. But what are your thoughts, Maury? I'll start with you. What do you think of this whole thing?
Yeah, I mean, this is so clearly the future. This is so clearly Xbox's goal. When you see all these titles, first-party titles coming to multiple platforms, they've shown their hand. They're saying, "Hey, eventually, we're not going to be in the console space anymore." And this step was inevitable. Obviously, right? Like when you talk about streaming games, like that technology is still early in development. It's not quite where it needs to be yet for it to be feasible and viable. The other thing is that I know that the way that this works, because I've seen other ways that this is used, like Game Pass in different places, is that there's like a server, and usually there's a wait time. Like I've seen people wait 180 minutes to get into the server for streaming. I'm sure that as time goes on, that's going to go away. I'm sure that as they put this on Amazon, they're going to open up server space for people to play and stream their games. This is the future for Xbox. I'm not going to definitively say that like this is the future for gaming immediately. I think it's going to take time for everyone to catch up. But this has been their hand. This is what they've done. All these games that they're making coming to multiple platforms. They told you they don't want to make consoles anymore. So it's exciting.
Yeah, Reaper just said it in the chat as well. Typically, Microsoft throwing everything on as many platforms as possible, trying to recoup cost.
Yep.
So yeah, that's exactly what we're seeing here. But there's also the Amazon, the Luna. They have Luna already, and it works like a dream. I've used the Luna. I've tried it out. I played Devil May Cry 5 on Luna, and it looks as if I'm playing on a console. That's how clean it looks.
I am genuinely scared that Microsoft and Amazon are working together, to be honest. Those are two companies that I have little respect for, to be honest. So I am very, very genuinely scared that those two are buddying up. I find that really scary. But focusing on the product itself, I think it's pretty cool to be able to have your games, available on your TV like that. Heartless totally called it. Like he straight up called it, and I think it's cool. I am a bit. I have questions in terms of monetization. Like, is it 2 separate subscriptions, or you pay one Prime?
No, it's Game Pass Ultimate. That's all you're paying.
That's it.
Wow.
So, and is that on top of your Prime subscription? Yeah,
No, you're just paying Game Pass Ultimate. You're only paying for Game Pass Ultimate. Once you just download the app, sign in with your Game Pass account, and you can play the games.
That includes Fire TV, like everything that comes with Amazon Prime Fire TV stuff.
No. Game Pass, it's its own thing. You're paying for Game Pass if you want to play Game Pass. If you want to use the Xbox,
which is what this product is.
Yeah, but it has nothing. That wouldn't affect your Amazon at all. Like you don't need Prime to download apps on Amazon.
Okay.
Right.
Mhm.
Right.
Okay. But also, like, I'm assuming you would need an Xbox controller, obviously, to make
So you need a Bluetooth device. Yeah, you need a Bluetooth controller
but
as
you
well.
would need to have an Xbox already, right? So
No, you don't have to. If you have Game Pass, you can just play the games on the Game Pass. It's like remote play.
okay. Or you could like it in your phone, like the Backbone thing. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I do have questions though in terms of like actual streaming viability of games like these. You know, like
again, it's only getting better, Germ. I'm telling you, I played Devil May Cry 5.
What makes
on my
mobile
TV
gaming and like the Switch so popular is you can take it anywhere, and I don't have to hog up the TV. You know, and you know this seems like it's catered to a specific customer. Was like they don't share a TV. You know what I mean? And that I think if families, I don't know, this might be a little bit of a problem with that, unless if there's a lot of like family party games. I mean, that makes sense. I think essentially they're maybe bringing Switch environment back to your living room, which I'm totally for. I would like to see Sony and enter the chat on this to see kind of what they would bring to the table. Because Sony doesn't really have a lot of multiplayer games that are like family friendly. So it would be kind of cool to see them kind of push, some of their IPs in that direction. I think it'd be kind of cool. I think it's good for the overall environment.
Yeah, bro. Reaper said in the chat, difference between Luna and Microsoft streaming, it's Amazon AWS cloud versus Microsoft Azure cloud. Guess which one of them has a better track record of being stable? I'm going to assume the Amazon AWS cloud. The Azure cloud is probably faulty because I know Reaper is not a fan of Microsoft products. So that in itself would let me know that for a fact.
As I said, I have very little respect for Amazon as a company. I think they're really bad for like overall like economies, they just close a lot of businesses. They monopolize industries. I'm kind of really against Amazon as a whole, but the idea of what they do, but I'm just
raise your hands if you use Amazon.
Yeah, proceed with caution. I'm really yeah.
Bro, listen, the more technology advances, but it's like you can't, you can have your opinions against Amazon, but you're still using the product. That's just that's really what it is, because it's convenient.
Because I feel like I'm trapped into using this one.
Yeah, it's convenient, and a lot of other companies are also following suit. Like if you think about companies like Walmart, that's the reason why Walmart started doing like same day deliveries, bro.
Yeah.
It's because of Amazon.
They can't compete. I mean, they have
to.
Yeah,
it's competition. It's competition. They got to step their game up. That's all that is. Like, there's a lot of companies now that are doing same day deliveries just because of Amazon.
Yeah,
I think that's a good thing to some extent.
I'm just so blown. I don't mean to interject. I'm sitting here and I'm realizing that like if there's somebody who saw.
Go ahead, Mori.
No, I was just saying, if there was somebody that saw Gears of War E-Day and they don't own the new Xbox console, and they're like, damn, I want to play that when it comes out. They literally have to spend, I looked it up, the Fire TV stick is like $30, the controller is $60. They have to pay $90 and they can play it. Not $500.
That's how it should be. That's how it should be.
Right?
Yeah. Well, you also have to keep in mind they have to have internet connection too.
That's what I'm saying. You already got to have the internet connection.
Mm-hmm.
Now we got to buy a console? No, that's why I don't do console gaming. I'm going to buy a PC that already operates as a PC. Like, and
this is also for people who don't have a computer, because if you have a computer, you can download the Xbox app and just play it from that app. Yeah. But now this is for someone who doesn't have a computer. You can actually play from your TV.
Can you connect your Twitch to this and like stream on your Twitch account? Like if you want to be a streamer, can you do that with this service?
You can do that with a Luna. I can stream from my TV right over there with the Amazon Luna, bro.
With
it doesn't have to. Everything is cloud based.
So there's
got to be input lag.
Yeah.
I tried it. I didn't stream with it, but I did play the game. I didn't really experience any input lag.
Devil May Cry 5.
Yes, I played Devil May Cry 5. Yes, but I didn't stream it. So now that might be something different, as in stream on Twitch. Yeah. Who knows? Like if you're streaming on Twitch, that may take up a lot more bandwidth.
This really feels like catering to either single player games or like like Marvel Snap kind of games, like small bite-sized games, like a real hardcore, sweaty, competitive game. This is not for
Mhm.
that. And
No, it's not. The
I'm,
input,
I,
any
I
input
would
lag.
I would be scared if people are trying to play competitive games in this setup. That's really scary. Think about all the bad, times we've been in lobbies with weirdos.
I will say this.
Mhm.
Now that the bridge between console and TV is closing, you will probably start seeing TV manufacturers make TVs more like monitors.
They're already doing it.
What was the in zone ones? They're really powerful and they're really
In
large.
zone, Samsung's already doing that as well.
Yeah.
And most TVs have what are those ports called again that you plug from your computer again? I remember it. It's DisplayPort. I've seen TVs with DisplayPorts now. So
I hope
there's
this
also that.
doesn't push a bunch of players to play on Wi-Fi because not everyone has their router next to their TV in the living room. So I hope this doesn't push a lot of players to play competitive games on Wi-Fi because no, thank you. We'll see.
But like they can't compete anyway. So it's like if you can't, you're gonna need wired connection to play to compete
Yeah.
in certain.
I am very curious to see what the lineup of games are. You can always have like every game possible on a platform like this, but I'm curious to see what are going to be like the games people
How it
grab
runs.
on this platform.
Mhm.
I'm betting it's going to be a party games and single player games like Devil May Cry 5, games like those, Elden Ring, single player types experience, Nintendo type games, that kind of stuff. I think it's going to be that.
Mhm.
Maybe RTS games. I would love to play an RTS game on a big giant ass TV. That'd be so cool. But
But
hey.
yeah, who knows, bro? Who knows? But yeah, moving on. Bethesda Montreal files for a union.
Good.
So let's read this excerpt from Sophie McAvoy of GameIndustry.biz. Bethesda Game Studio Montreal has filed a unionize with the Communication Workers of America (BGS) Montreal Union. So BGS, which is Bethesda Game Studio Montreal, unionized. Announced yesterday in a thread on social media they will be filing for a certification in Quebec Labor Board. And this is what the statement says. As a union, we will strive to make BGS a supportive workplace that fosters creativity and talent. It also wrote that this will allow us to keep creating some of the best video games in the industry and the job and studios we all love. Having a seat at the table will ensure job security as well as improved transparency, accountability, flexibility, and more. We aim to make sure everyone receives fair compensation for their work and the value they provide. She also pointed out that this is the second ZeniMax studio to unionize after ZeniMax QA workers formed ZeniMax Workers United back in 2023. What do you guys think about this? Like, obviously, this is a response for the wave of layoffs that have been happening in the games industry. So,
Yeah.
what are your thoughts about this?
We
Good.
talked about this before with Activision,
Yeah.
right? Like Activision
Yes.
people were trying to unionize and it didn't really go anywhere.
Mhm.
So feels like Canada is being more progressive, like Canada tends to be with these types of things.
Mhm.
I really like the idea of fair compensation for work that is delivered, especially with AI emerging as high as as it is today. I
Mhm.
really appreciate that they're trying to pay the actual work that humans do and pay them fairly. I think that's great. I'm all
A
for
lot
that.
of this is redundancy, right? But I also wanna know how much of this is also AI motivated, right? Like, how many of this is because they now have access to AI, which is not even real AI. Come to think of it, it's not AI, guys. It's not. It's just they're branding it as AI, but not. It's more of like a system of algorithms that is it's prompter. It's a prompter. It's not AI. AI is something that is thinking for itself.
Yeah, I still have the same
Right.
reservations I had before when this came up before with Activision, protecting people's jobs that don't deserve a job. But
Mhm.
that's that's a very unnuanced statement to a very nuanced situation. But I hope that there could be ways to ensure that that doesn't happen because that'll cause the costs of everything that we do to go up. You know, games will cost
Right.
more, and everything will cost more because there's people's jobs are protected that don't need one or don't deserve one. You know, but that's very unnuanced comment to a very, you know.
Maury, looks like you got something to say. What are you thinking?
Oh, thank you. Because yeah, fuck yeah, every single person in games right now
Get it
should
off
be
your chest,
fucking.
man.
Dude, like this is my shit, bro. My dad is in a union. My brother's in a union. Like I'm a union guy because unions protect people. And at the end of the day, when you look at the mass layoffs that we've been seeing over the last couple years of the games industry, I mean, it's abysmal. It's abysmal how these developers are treated. It's abysmal how these people are sent away. People finding out the day that they're getting fired. I mean, it's completely fucking inexcusable. We see so much in the games industry. Like, I encourage everybody, go read up on layoffs. Like if you're a fan of games, if you're passionate about games, if you're going to sit here and listen to us talk about all this stupid shit, right? Learn about the people that make your fucking games. Learn about what they're experiencing. Learn about what they're going through as the worker, as the one providing the value. They are constantly being fucked over. I mean, a prime example, right, is when Rocksteady inevitably closes and all those people get sent away. People will say, oh, well, their game sucked. Well, who made them make that game? Rocksteady, who built a legacied reputation of making single player narrative action combat games. And then they're forced to do a live service game by their publisher. All of those developers get fucked because the publisher said that they wanted something else, because the shareholder said that they wanted something else. It's completely inexcusable. And I want to see workers, right? I want to see not just developers, but workers in general uniting to make sure that they're being compensated fairly. And that if layoffs come, right, because that's inevitable in any business, right? I'm not going to sit here and say layoffs are inevitable, right? But that when layoffs come, right, those employees, right, those developers are taken care of and they're not thrown out onto the street the next day. In regards to whether or not people should have jobs, right? In regards to people who get into these studios and like maybe aren't doing a good job, those developers got hired, right? Somebody approved that. And I'm not going to blame them for the fact that they got hired. Like, we see like a lot of bloat in the industry. That's a true statement, right? There's a lot of bloat where you got 3 people doing jobs that really one person could do. So 3 people are doing a job 1 guy could do. I agree that bloat exists, but that's due to incompetency on the higher ups, not on the person that got hired. And that person shouldn't get fucked because those people can't plan. Yeah.
Amen to that.
Yes.
Straight up. Amen to that. Just to add on to that, according to Wikipedia, there's been 10,959 layoffs in the gaming industry so far this year. So almost 11K layoffs this year.
Insane.
Damn, and we're only in the 6th month.
Yeah.
We're only in the 6th month, bro.
And last year was bad, and it's already worse this year. I mean, it is inexcusable.
Yeah, it's already worse.
It is inexcusable. Yeah. I mean,
back in March, it was at 7,000. Back in March, it was at 7,000.
What I ultimately hope that this protects against is crunch. The game industry is notorious in it, and I hope that this, number one, slows down the release of games, because we all know how I feel about that. They come out way too fast these days. And let these people go home to their families, you know. Like let they're making games so we can have fun. They should be able to have fun too. They should be able
Reaper
to have
spitting.
Yeah, Reaper said all of this was because of hiring during the pandemic explosion in media. And I'm inclined to agree with that statement because it was during that time. We also had this conversation multiple times on this pod.
Makio, I have to ask. Makio said they are trying to push an agenda. What are you talking about?
What agenda?
That's what I'm asking. What are you talking about? Like, what do you mean? Developers
2007 to like probably 2015, like that era of gaming, it just grew too fast, and now it's, and they're having to pull back,
And that's the thing. I mean, COVID, like, I'm so happy Reaper said it, right? Like, when that pandemic hit, what were all of us doing? Like, not us.
Everybody was inside. Yeah,
everybody was
inside.
It wasn't just us, the diehard gamers. It was. People
I even got back into Pokemon collecting because of COVID.
Right. Bro, streamers launched their careers in the pandemic. A lot of them did.
I went back to school to become a career in the gaming industry. Like, COVID pushed me in that direction because, I started picking up games again because I had the time. And
COVID was almost as important as like the birth of Jesus.
Yeah.
Damn near.
Say what you want about COVID. There was a lot of.
It lit a fire on the people. It lit a lot of fire on the people. Yeah.
And that's the thing. These jackass higher ups, right? These CEOs, these shareholders, they were like, "Damn, how much did your game sell this past year because of the pandemic? Well, we got to hire more people. We got to put out more games. We got to put out more content." And then because you did that, now that we've hit that crash, because people are back at work, they're back at their jobs, right? Now they're getting fucked because of your incompetency? Fuck no. Every person in the games industry, unionize, unionize, unionize. You make this shit that we talk about. You make this shit that I fall in love with and that changes me as a person. You should fucking be protected. This is the best, most important story in weeks. I love this. This is great. The union all the way, baby. Man. Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Just AI is going to be probably the biggest component.
Don't you think AI is going to help with eliminating crunch though, Jerm?
AI isn't helping a lot
Well,
of
to be honest, I wonder about that because AI punches out content so fast. That means
No, but AI is a prompter though. Like AI can't make video games by itself. AI is a prompter, which is what I keep going back to. A lot of this is not happening without somebody else. So if someone makes a game and that game is amazing, I think it's on the creator because the creator did a great job. He knew exactly what he wanted to make and he used prompts to create that game. I don't see that as an issue.
At like a high pressure environment job, like upper bosses who have never worked at your level before know like all they want is results. And they're going to do whatever it takes to get those results. And I worked in restaurants for decades prior to working in the gaming industry, and this is what restaurants do. They just try to like make you push out the food as fast as they can so that you can get this, profits from it. More customers, and that is my ultimate fear of AI. Is it's not going to eliminate crunch; it's just going to add more to the plate. But that's that's my fear. Maybe it's an irrational one, but it's my fear.
Bro, Reaper just came in tonight. He's just like killing the chat right now. Reaper just said in the chat, let me post it up right now. The AI boom is going to normalize as well. Everyone is putting AI into everything, but it's not by beneficial everywhere. Soon the industry will realize and correct. Facts. I agree with that. Yeah, it's a tool. Like a lot of people are acting as if this is the next Skynet. It's not. It's not, people.
Remember what I said
prompter.
A while back is there was a woman who posted on Instagram and she said, I want AI to do my laundry and cook, lunch so that I can do art and music. No, I don't want my AI to make art and music so that I have to wash my clothes and cook my own food. That's the profound statement I have with AI is AI should be used to take, bullshit off of our plates and allow us as humans to express our actual creativity. That's how I feel about it. And I feel AI is kind of twisting that right now as we're using it in ways that take away the connect, like what we're all talking about right now, games, is we all have different experiences within, our life as gamers. And that's the beauty of it. And we share those experiences and it eventually becomes something beautiful. AI doesn't help that discussion, in my opinion. But that's just my personal take.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Going back, next topic. Zelda Echo of Wisdom is the most wishlist game from the Summer Games Fest. Number one, we'll start from top 10. So top 10 would be Metroid Prime 4, Beyond, Fable, Clear Obscure. I don't know what that is. Assassin's Creed Shadows, Mario and Luigi Brothership Perfect Dark, Gears of War, E-Day, Astrobot, which is number 3.
Let's go.
It's number 3. It's number 3. And then there's Doom, The Dark Ages. Astrobot is number 3. And then there's Legend of Zelda.
You're such a dick.
You're such a dick. That was one of the greatest reveals of the decade, in my opinion, having Zelda.
Of the decade is Germ. Of the decade is
that's crazy.
I will stand behind that. Decade only 4 years old. I will stand behind that statement.
What? What the thing?
Zelda being a protagonist and a main.
The game. I thought you were talking about Astrobot. I was like,
okay.
Zelda, literally, it's been 35, 40 years. You know, like finally we get to play a Zelda in a mainline game. I think this is a
But
moment in gaming. In my opinion.
yes, but what's also interesting to me is that if you really think about it, like a lot of the games that I thought would have been in the top 10 aren't there. Like Black Ops is number 11. Black Ops 6 is number 11.
I think people are starting to realize.
I'm really shocked. Well, maybe because Marvel, it's wish listable now, right? I'm not sure.
Hey, how's your day? Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Lego Horizon is 14. Like I thought a lot more people would have been hype over Lego Horizon, but apparently not. Life is Strange. Indiana Jones is 16.
But how is Star Wars Outlaws not in top 10?
Star Wars Outlaws is 18.
Is Marvel not
Star Wars Outlaws is 18.
Marvel. I would expect Marvel to be at least third on a list.
Bro, how is Metroid at 10?
We talked about this. It seems like the Metroid fans, they're supportive, but it's not like a overreaching franchise.
Black Myth Wukong is 21.
That's believable. That's
You think
believable.
so? No, I feel like a lot of people talk way a lot more about Black Myth Wukong, I think. So
I think
for it to be 21.
But I think in our circles, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like in like diehard game circles, like you have to figure most people's like
anyone that wants
reality
to see the list real quick, Maury, if you follow the Reddit page, the pinned comment, it'll take you to the list if you want to look at the list yourself.
Yeah. 25 is Avowed. Avowed is at 25. So nobody really cares. Nobody really cares about it. Donkey Kong Country Returns. Again, this is a remake of a remake of a remake.
Man,
so I get it.
You know, the remake costs more than
$60 remake, bro. It's a $60 remake of a remake of a remake.
It's a $60 remake of a $50 game when it came out.
Jesus Christ.
That's crazy.
And Nintendo rose the price at $10, bro.
Crazy. The remake is more expensive than the original.
Than the original, bro.
Wait, what is more expensive?
Donkey Kong Returns, the remake of Donkey Kong. It originally came out. It was, correct me if I'm wrong, everyone, but I'm pretty sure it was $49.99 when it came out. Pretty sure. And now it's $60. You know, it's like,
bro, I didn't even say this. My bad. Sorry, but Metal Gear Solid is 17.
Wow,
that's wild.
Wow.
Yeah, Snakey. Like, bro, that's wild to think about. Think about it. Like, these are games that you would think would be in the top 10. They're not.
Like I said, Marvel, is it not wish listable when this came out? Because I guarantee you, if it
Marvel, what do you mean?
Marvel,
what do you mean?
Is Marvel anywhere on the list that you have there?
No. But this game is not. Marvel is a free to play game, so that's why it's not going to be on this list.
Marvel Collection.
Oh no, it wasn't out yet. It wasn't announced yet. This is from Summer Games Fest. This list is from the Summer Games Fest.
Marvel Collection, I would expect to be at least top 5 minimum.
No, but it's not in the summer. It wasn't in the Summer Games Fest. This is all about Summer Games Fest.
Neither was Zelda.
Huh?
Zelda was. Yes, because it was revealed when Zelda was. Marvel Collection.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
But hey,
I'll tell you what.
Yeah, it's nowhere there. Yeah, you're right. It's nowhere here.
Though I'm excited about that because I think that game is going to be game.
Meanwhile, what is Claire Obscure? Nobody even knows what this game is, and it's number 6.
I'll Google it right now.
We talked about
it. Number 8.
It's Expedition 33. Expedition 33. Yeah.
Yeah, we talked about it. We liked how it looked. Wasn't it? Wasn't it the turn-based game?
Oh, it's the turn-based game.
Yeah.
Expedition 33. It was at at the Xbox showcase.
I'll pass. I'm okay.
I have to say this. The thing that's just blowing. There's a lot of things that blew me about this list, but Doom: The Dark Ages at 2. Now, don't get me wrong.
Ooh.
I know Doom is eternal. That was a great pun. I know Doom is eternal, but oh my god. That's fucking awesome. I love that it's at 2.
Yeah, Astrobot Solid Bronze medal here. I'm very pleased about that. I really think this game is going to fly under the radar and just blow people's minds. I really, really do. Really. But yeah, Mario Luigi being 6th place. That is surprising to me a little bit.
But they have a lot of it's Mario and Luigi.
I mean, I shouldn't be surprised, but I am seeing it this high on the list. You know, of what it's in front of. You know, that's. I didn't know that Mario RPGs were that big of a thing. Might have been, I thought people were all about the platforming when it came to Mario. So I'm dead wrong though. Dead wrong. But hey, the Zelda though, straight up.
Probably shut up.
I'm sorry. Who?
Oh,
Jesus. Jesus. All right.
All right.
Oh,
So,
man.
let's get into the Elden Ring discussion.
Man.
Ze-
I love you,
Elden.
Pixie. That's awesome.
Oh man, let's dial back in. Let's dial in, lock in.
I definitely kept the eternal pun.
Lock in.
Literally, it was so good. It was so good. Oh my god.
All right. So Elden Ring, Shadow of the Earth Tree, came out. Was it like 2 weeks ago?
The 21st, 22nd, 22nd.
22nd. So about a week ago. Anyways. And a lot of people had thoughts about the game when it first came out. A lot of streamers thought the game was super difficult. So they lowered the difficulty. And I wanted to know what you guys' opinions were about the lowering of the difficulty of the game. Like even the creator said that he's not that great at the game. And he uses everything. Exactly. He said he sucks. And he uses everything at his disposal when playing the game in order to beat the game. Right.
So the nerf, it says for the blessings, it says the calibration update will increase the power granted by the first 10 levels. And by the second 10, it'll kind of drop off a little bit. So you get kind of diminishing returns a little bit. So you start off really strong and then it kind of balances out. I guess
shout out to Lucky Gadget Girl. She called them wussies.
It's trying to give like people that are just like not people that can't get good. They're just trying to give them that little boost, I guess. But
wow,
you've actually played the DLC, Mori. Like, what are your thoughts on this?
What are your thoughts on the DLC?
I don't like watering down games. I really don't.
Yeah, so I beat the first boss last night. I think my takeaway with this was I was kind of hoping this would happen. So I played Elden Ring pre-patch. So I would have fought Radon pre-patch, I would have fought Melania pre-patch. And it was hell. It was terrible. And eventually they made those boss fights a little bit easier. So I wanted to wait for that patch to come with this DLC because I heard how challenging it was, and I understand that I'm supposed to get good. But at the same time, I waited, and I'm really happy that they maybe just gave you a little bit more of a push at the beginning. I think that when you're playing any FromSoft game, I think that first boss is just such a pain in the ass. So I like that they give you a little bit of a boost for those first 10 levels, and then they kind of even the playing field again. Because sometimes it's not even about how hard the game is. Sometimes it's just about getting over that place that you're at in your own mind where you're like, damn, I suck. Damn, I can't get past this. Damn, I can't move forward. And if they give you a little bit of...
I don't like catering to people that
y'all heard
work.
Pinksy?
I'm not down with that.
Pinksy said he wanted to talk on this.
All right, cool. Oh shit,
8,000 hours,
dude.
He
told me this on stream. He told me this on stream.
And you think you're gonna beat it in 20? And he put 8,000.
All right, Pinksy, I'm sending you an invite. You can hop in and share your thoughts on this. Pinksy, I just sent you a Discord.
Mori, probably the most known Elden Ring streamer, Let Me Solo Her, says he thinks players are being too harsh on the DLC. And quote, he says he believes it's too early to judge Shadow of the Earth Tree from the from software difficulty scale, but he does thinks it's up there. He thinks it's really hard. Apparently, like even
he said Radon was whooping his ass.
Something like that. It means it must be pretty hard. But
dude,
but that being said, I'm not into this catering to people like that.
Pinksy, check your stuff. Hop in.
No, I agree. I don't think anyone should be catered to. So let me say that as well. I just knew instinctually that they would get a nerf going after like a week of the DLC. And yeah, I'm not saying that you can't do it, that it's impossible. Because like I said, I beat Radon and Melania pre-patch when the game came out. And trust me, that was hell. It was like one of the worst experiences of my life. But I know it's possible. Personally, I got a lot of stuff
Pinksy in here. Pinksy's already here.
There's a right and a wrong
So
way.
we're pulling in our guest. Pinky's gonna come in and share his thoughts about the game.
I think there's a right and a wrong way to do this. I think
Right.
Street Fighter does
Pinky, what's good? Welcome in.
modern controls versus classic controls, where modern controls will help you kind of get into the game, but it's not going to help you win. You know, you're still going to have to learn a lot of fundamentals to actually excel. But you know, I think that's the right way. Welcome in, Pinksy.
Yo,
What's
All
up,
right,
sexy
what's up?
man? How you doing?
what's up, y'all? I have a bone to pick with the patch because like
Oh.
there is an item that you get in that game which is like the scooter tree, and I think there's over at least 12 of them, and that's supposed to make the game easier for you. So you're going into that thinking that even me, oh shit, that was connection.
No,
No,
you're
you're
here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. I was thinking like I started playing it on
Yeah.
my New Game Plus 27. Don't clown me on that, but I'm on New Game Plus 27 on Xbox. So I just decided to
You've
play
beaten
it
the game
just to see
27
how it is.
28 times.
Yeah.
Wow.
So the game progressively gets harder, and it caps at like New Game Plus 8. So I was scared going into that New Game Plus 27. And your stats really doesn't matter, no matter how far you are. The current stats that you have in base game won't matter as much as the scooter tree fabrics that you get from the DLC.
Yep.
Those is what's gonna increase what's going on. Now, a lot of streamers did not properly explore in Elden Ring, and that's the whole thing about it, is exploring and getting lost. The whole fun part about playing Elden Ring is get lost, find some shit. Hey, I got something. If you at least get 4 or 5 of those before the patch, you were able to at least tank, I think, like 2 or 3 hits from it. Now, the whole scaling with it, it's pretty much going to break the game, because you will end, I think, at least 125% more damage than 25% more damage than what you had before the patch. It's horrible. I don't like it. They're catering to a lot of people who've been complaining. And
Pinksy, is it required to have these items to play the
No.
DLC, or
no,
is it
okay,
just
without it, no, it's not. Those are not required. The
can you
base
skip them,
requirement,
like not even use them at all?
yeah, you can literally like not collect half of them. Most of them you can most definitely miss.
But you don't have to have these items to like keep progressing. They're like optional items,
You
right?
can go through the whole DLC without those items
Okay.
if you want a challenge, and that's what a lot of people
think
ended up
that's
doing. Because like you will have the challenge, you're not knowing what it is. I understand, like, it just came out, but learning about it is the whole part of Elden Ring. Exploring is the whole part of Elden Ring, and of course the difficulty is a Dark Souls type game, so you're gonna have a difficult time. You ain't with the fragments, you aren't gonna have a really, really hard time, but you will have some type of difficulty, and you'll have a fighting chance against most of the enemies. There's also like quest lines that you can do and everything.
So if I
Those-
wanted to really like get the true Elden Ring experience, I could just not equip those items, right?
Yeah, you can go the whole game, collect them, and the only way you're gonna have those up is the fact that you have to sit at a what is it? You have to sit at a site of grace and then increase your stats, like how they usually do
I
in
like
rooms.
that optional element of that. I think that's really wise, really smart.
And that's where like that's where all the complaints came from. All the complaints came from people not exploring, or just going straight down into fighting bosses to see how fast they can complete it. And the trade-off was you're completing it faster, but you're giving yourself a hard time in the end. Unless like you're nice, even if you're nice, one hit from any of those bosses in that DLC will kill you. They will kill you, and it's not a fun experience. It wasn't a fun experience for me, and I went in, and I think like I forgot the name of the first boss, but that first boss that night, oh my god, that's not fun. Still not ready to do it again, but I'm gonna do it again on stream, and it's gonna be a difficult time.
I just have one comment for you, Pinksy. You need to touch some grass. 8,000 hours,
Bro, how?
Hey, first off, 8,000 hours, and I did it while in school.
and I know you were
Bro.
grinding that Monster Hunter
Insane.
too. Like, dude, like, bro.
I was a big guy. I'm gonna be honest. While I was in school, never hung out with a lot of people. I definitely did have friends, but if it wasn't that,
Did
it was
you,
me
though?
gaming and playing.
Did you though?
Screw you, Harley. Screw you, Harley. Well,
I
like
mean,
besides like the
8,000 hours
graphics
with
card.
math. You talk, I'll get the
Uh,
calculator.
Monkey,
You want me
Quincy,
doing the
are you over
math for me
21?
now?
Are you
Man?
over 21 years old?
Nope. No, yeah. I'm next year. I'm gonna be 21.
That is
Okay.
333 days straight. My
You
man
need-
spent an
you need
to
entire year of his
boys
life
for your
playing
20
An entire-
Elden Ring.
Damn, bro.
I
An
respect
entire
that. I
year of
respect
his
that.
life.
for your 21st birthday, Pinksy, you and the boys need to go out and like just hit up the town because
Just hit up the
2,000
town.
hours, bro.
Hold on. I need everyone to take note. What this means is that if Pinksy has put 8,000 hours into Elden Ring, what that approximates to is if Elden Ring has been out for 2 years, that means that half of Pinksy's life since Elden Ring came out was him
Yeah.
playing Elden Ring.
It was.
Hold on.
It was.
Yep.
I had a really
Hold
bad
on.
addiction to Elden Ring.
How old are you?
I'm 20.
20.
And this
This
does not
means that he
include
has
Monster
spent
Hunter. I've seen you put
5% of
hundreds
his
hours.
life playing Elden Ring. I want you guys to actually take that into account. He has
No, that's
spent a
nuts.
legitimate 5% of his life playing Elden Ring.
And look,
Wow.
I
Wow,
love that.
Pinksy.
and,
I respect it.
It
and
was
Pinksy,
amazing.
I know you probably have at least 6,000 hours in Monster Hunter, if not
Yeah,
more.
I'm pushing I'm pushing at least like 4,000 on Xbox. I
So
was
probably 12% of your life has been sitting in front of a
a TV. Yeah, just gaming.
Bro.
It's
No
been heavy
grass
gaming.
has been touched. None.
None. No,
Do you
not
know
even
what grass
sunlight.
is? Over here, we have these things. There's like fields where there's like these little blades. They're flexible.
Yeah,
and they're
100%. You know they're
green.
green. You're green. Yeah. I know what you're talking about, bro. I know what
Okay,
you're talking
cool,
about.
yeah.
I've definitely seen that. Definitely
Yeah,
seen
I've
that.
seen them
Allergies
before.
don't affect me.
But
Allergies don't affect me. But hey,
hey,
hey.
it's all love, Pinksy. Like, we're
yeah,
just-
100%. But it's just like I'm not gonna lie that my Elden Ring gameplay was borderline an addiction. It really was borderline an addiction.
I don't
Every
know.
time
I
people
can't
got
even
online,
think
it
of a
was just
game.
like, bro, do you ever get off of Elden Ring? Like that's all you've been playing is EldenRing. I'm like, what? I can perfect
You just
this
want to beat
boss.
it.
I
I was
perfect
bored
this
of Elden
boss.
Ring after 150 hours.
I can't
Wow.
even think of a game that I played.
I probably could have if I decided to at least make YouTube videos or stream when I was doing that. I
You
probably
should make
could have had
guides like you should have been someone who's making guides.
Yeah,
Yeah,
guys
like-
on Elden Ring because
If
I've
you would have
learned.
streamed all 8,000 hours of that Elden Ring, Pinksy, man,
We wouldn't even know you.
driving
You'd
a
be so much bigger than us.
nicer car than all of us.
Probably. He probably would. He probably would be.
Like,
Yeah.
I've
We're out
learned
of our
this.
league.
I've learned almost everything because like from fighting Moog to fighting Morgit, there's so much
Mhm.
stuff that makes the fight so much easier. Like there's
All right,
Morgit
so
shackle.
you'll be my person that I come to whenever I'm playing.
Oh,
Elden Ring.
100%. I'm telling you, I can guide you
I
through the
need to
game
put-
as long as
I
I'm
have-
watching.
I have a challenge.
I'm playing Elden Ring on episode 30. So
Oh,
I have
hell
a
yeah.
challenge for
Yes.
you. Pinksy. I really do. I have a genuine challenge. You
All
should put that same amount of energy and that same amount of heart into your Street Fighter or whatever fighting game fits your. I want to see you on the main stage at one of these tournaments. You know. I wanna see you
listen,
like that.
If you put 8,000 hours in a Street Fighter, you can get top 100 at Evo. I promise you.
Yeah.
100.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
I want
Definitely.
to see.
I
throw that
gotta pick up my. All right, I gotta pick up my Street Fighter again. Definitely gotta pick up my
It
Street
doesn't
Fighter.
have to be Street Fighter. Whatever game fits your fancy. Let it be Marvel. Let it be whatever.
so
whatever.
one of our viewers has something to say to you, Pinksy. Pinksy,
I saw it.
There is
You're so foul
there-
for posting it.
I'm going to say it. There is a thing called outdoors. There you will see the sky it's blue and it's massive as these cotton-looking things called
You
clouds.
guys are bastards. Leave
You
Pinksy
guys are
alone.
such assholes.
Well,
Leave that
you
man
know.
alone.
I know, man. I'm not proud of the
But
8,000
shout-
hours.
but shout out to the
You
legend
should be proud. You should be
for
proud, bro.
putting in the work and still being a true.
There
pro.
has to be some Pinksy has to break some kind of record. We need to look that up.
Yeah,
I don't-
You
for
don't
sure.
think so? I'm pretty sure.
I don't think I beat
He's
a
up
record.
there
There's
with the people
I
that have
bet you
broken the
he's not- I
record.
bet you
No,
he's
I,
up there.
I think-
up there.
I think he has to be. He has to be. We need to see who those people are. We need to log Pinksy, and
I
that. You
bet
need to have
he's
some
not
kind of.
even top 10%.
You need to be celebrated for that, bro. Nah, you need to be.
He's probably definitely in the top 2-3% of players who play Elden Ring.
Yeah,
Definitely.
you need to be celebrated for that, bro. Now we need to find some way to find out where to log your name. You need to get.
Yeah, for the regrind that I did on PC, and I think me and Book were doing the race. I
Wait a
was
minute, you
helping
did
him.
a regrind?
Yeah, I did a regrind on PC. I was bored, so I decided to play it again on PC. That's what I told you guys. I beat it in 40 hours.
Could you do like a naked
40
run?
hours. Wait a minute. That means Mori, I think you may have some competition. Can we see a race?
You're getting it.
Can we see a race
Maury
between
is
Mori
not
and
out.
Pinksy?
Maury is
We
not out.
can do a race.
You know, Maury, we're gonna have to make sure you have like a camera on your hands. We want to make sure you're actually playing this game, not Pinksy.
bro, this is the problem, bro. Pinksy
Reaper,
is
facts. There are other games.
What Reaper doesn't know is not only would I have Elden Ring, Monster Hunter. If you ever want to get into Monster Hunter, I played the fuck out of Monster Hunter.
Anyone that's a mod in this
I'm
channel,
an Emerald
please
player
shout
in
out
Siege.
Pinksy.
Bro,
He's
Pinksy,
also
we
playing The
talked
Witcher
fun.
3.
I'm replaying The Witcher 3, getting all the Grandmaster armor.
Anyone that's a
Jesus.
mod in this channel, please shout out Pinksy because he deserves the follow.
Bro,
He
I
does.
thought I was crazy having 1,500 hours on Street Fighter in 1 year, but no, I see that there's lunatics out here.
Oh yeah, there's definitely.
I don't even
There's
think I put
This
8,000
is
hours
the
in.
Joker's villain origin story.
Yeah.
Yo, bro.
Puts 8,000 hours into a game only for the game to betray him.
You know,
Loses
Pinksy,
his
a
mind.
person like you would definitely become a villain if one day, like, your girlfriend or your hard drive just crashes and you lose all that. That would be a villain origin story.
Just started laughing hysterically.
Yeah, I think like the one thing that has pissed me off was the final boss of Elden Ring. For the first 2 years of it being out, the horse that you get in that game, you was never able to use that horse in the first 2 years of the game being out. And right when the DLC drops, they let you use the horse.
In the final boss fight?
And then the final boss fight of the base game, they let you use turret at the final boss fight.
Which
and
is
if
a
you
huge
have done
advantage.
that boss fight, you know that majority of that fight is you running at the final boss.
Bro.
Wow.
He's just this
Most
giant
of your stamina
whale.
is used running at him.
Yeah, he's a giant whale and
Like
it's
a
just like flopping
salamander
around.
looking thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
fucking much.
God.
You're using most of your stamina to dash. He has long range attacks. It's just wave of magic.
Well,
So you're
now
using
I
stamina
know.
to dodge it,
Now I
run,
know.
dodge.
I'm really struggling.
Cash.
I'm
Leave
really
him
struggling.
alone.
You guys, Reaper is an
Cash.
asshole.
I'm really struggling right now a little bit in the game, so now I know who to
Oh
DM.
my God.
I know who to DM for a lifeline now. Pinksy, you are a legend. You are.
Oh, you're gonna message
Oh,
me
yeah.
and be like, "Holy shit, have I been playing the game wrong the whole time?"
He
Potential.
definitely has.
Oh, I'm sure I've been playing it wrong. Because
I
I'm
even
all
have
about.
people call me crazy because I haven't used the crafting menu the whole game. I
He's
don't
like, yo,
craft
I
in
need
that
to
game.
carry on Rise.
You know, the funny part is I haven't actually played Rise. I'm a big world player. Like I
Alright.
like Rise. Rise is visually pleasing, but the gameplay isn't for me.
Have a go on, Makio.
It's different. And I got used to World and the difficulty in World. Because it's like Rise seems a lot easier than it is in World. Because when you're hunting monsters, so you're on everything, majority of that fight is you chasing the monster. And you will learn where the monsters live,
You know,
where they spawn.
there were some games that I thought I was pretty good in because I put in the hours and I'm putting the work. But now I've never felt so small in my entire life. Compared to here.
Yeah.
I've
Wow.
never felt so small in my whole life.
Yeah, most of my style of gaming, the reason why I like being able to put time into games is majority of it is quality of life changes to make shit faster. I don't mind grinding as long as I can. If I'm gonna grind, I'm gonna make it easy. I'm gonna make that grind easy, and it's gonna allow me to grind longer.
Bro, if you put
it's easy.
8,000 hours into singing, you'd be Chris Brown.
Holy shit!
Bro.
Hey, Pinksy, if you put in the work in any fighting game, dude, you give me a call because I guarantee.
Yo, you know what I wished? You know what I wish? We had text to speech on this fucking podcast. Because the things that Reaper is saying is golden right now, bro.
It has to be a toilet? Reaper.
That is golden, bro.
That is so fucked up.
Yo, you know how many memeable moments we just missed, Heartless, because of this shit?
Bro, if he put 8,000 hours into basketball, he'd be LeBron James.
Yeah,
Nah, for real.
you would have been drafted by the Lakers
The
already.
fact that I can actually, I should be playing basketball with my height.
Yo,
I did
Pinksy's
track.
tall as shit.
Yeah,
I'm telling you
Cash has
right
seen
now.
me. I'm 6'5".
All right.
Oh,
all right.
shit.
Well,
Cash has seen me in
Bro.
person.
Bro,
That's-
they put
He's taller
8,000
than I
hours into
am.
the
I'm
wrong
6
thing, my
feet.
guy.
I'm
so-
6'2". I'm
Yeah?
all right.
So you're taller than me too.
Yeah. Cash, for some reason, bro, I thought you were a short king, bro. I'm sorry.
Oh no.
Sorry, bro.
I'm 6 foot.
I'll tell you what, though. I know Heartless is a short king. What's it like being
Oh,
5'8"
Heartless
every
is
day,
short.
Heartless? What's it like being 5'8" every day?
Oh shit.
What's it like being I'm 5'9"?
I'm not.
It's chilling. It's chilling.
5'9".
So he's
5'9"?
touching the threshold of 6, but he's not there.
It's not there.
He's
Not
there.
quite
Heartless.
there.
Heartless, I love you. Don't look at me like that, bro. You know.
I
You
wasn't even
know.
looking at you.
It's the chair. The chair is deceiving. The chairs were hiked all the way to the max.
My chair, yeah, I do have it all the way up to the top.
I love it.
So when are we gonna be playing Chain together, guys?
Holy shit. Yo, I
Yo,
think if I'm
listen,
correct,
we
I think
can't
it's
leave
$2
Press
now.
Carter out. We can't leave Press Carter out.
No, we can't.
Yeah, so
Chain together should be a very interesting stream.
Jesus. I want to do it so
How
bad,
many,
but
how many players? How many players is it?
4. I think 4.
It's 4?
4 is 4, yeah.
Yeah, we could definitely get that shit going.
Bro, Reaper is an asshole. Binksy is a foot taller than me, but I will say these jokes to his face. Why? Because I can just fire up Elden Ring in the background and be safe. You're gonna be like, you're an asshole. You're doing the dodges wrong.
Is that
Oh,
that like that save, like if you're running away from a bear, just trip the other person? Like no, just play Elden Ring. Things will just run right to the game.
Wow.
Turn on
Wow.
Elden Ring. I know how to beat this boss.
Wow. All right. Well, that was one of the best laughs I've had in a long time. Shout out.
Oh
to
yeah.
Pixie
Shout out to
Live.
Pixie, man. You're awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah, bro.
I gotta get
Bro.
Seriously,
on
like,
these
start
DLCs.
streaming more and let me know, and we'll borrow. The podcast will borrow some money. We need an investor.
Oh, Pinksy's been streaming, but Pinksy's a late streamer. He's
Say
one
more.
of those late,
Say more.
nighttime. Yeah, Pinksy's one of them nighttime streamers. Hey, yo, Reaper with the 25 biddies. Let's go.
hey yo, let's go.
All right. Are we ready to move on? Our
Oh yeah, we could definitely move on. We spend way too much time over there.
What do we got next?
this has been one of the most fire podcasts we've had in a while. Like
We say that every week.
Every fucking week. Every week.
Because it's true. You know?
Every week. This just it keeps getting better. That's what it is.
Yeah.
So are we moving on to rapid fire, or do we want to do rumors first?
Let's do rapid fire first. Oh, you know what? Let's do rumors first. You can go through the rumors, Jerm.
Okay. So rumors wise, a pretty light thing this week. We have Neon White is rumored to be coming to Xbox Game Pass. I'm unfamiliar with this game, but apparently it has similar mechanics to that Fragpunk game.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's a card shooter style of game.
Kind of first person shooter, which
Mhm.
to be honest, I'm intrigued by the concept of RNG in the first person shooters. I know that's not for the sweats that play FPS games, but I think that's for me. I think I'm the market for that.
And the main character is voiced by Steve Bloom. If you don't know who Steve Bloom is, I can't bro.
He's
I don't
so
know
awesome.
what to
God,
say.
I love
I don't know
him.
what to say to y'all.
And then next up we have Mortal Kombat 1. The next game, the game combat pack has been leaked. Apparently, there's been some data mining that has determined what the next characters are going to be. We have Ghostface from Scream, the T-1000 from Terminator, and Conan the Barbarian. Specifically, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Conan the Barbarian. Apparently, that's what the leaks are saying.
Bro, for me, I feel like Mortal Kombat is so gimmicky now to me, bro. I don't know.
That game.
I really don't understand having so many guests. Like, it feels like the guests are overshadowing
the game.
Yeah, I really don't like that.
It's like it's Fortnite-ified. Is that a word? Fortnite-ified?
Yeah, for me, it would make more sense to have these kind of things as skins. Like, say, what's that guy, Kano? Like, Kano would probably be, if they had a Ghostface
The Terminator?
That would make sense, right?
No, or the Terminator. I think he would fit the Terminator as well. Because half of his face is already freaking metal.
Terminator was in 11. He was in MK11. And then the other parts of the pack are Cyrax, Sector, and Noob Saibot. So 6 characters.
Who knows?
Who are they again?
Cyrax, Sector, Noob Saibot are the MK staples. And then we have, for guests, Ghostface from Scream, Conan the Barbarian, the Arnold Schwarzenegger Conan the Barbarian, and the T-1000 from Terminator.
Was there another Conan the Barbarian?
Well, there's comic ones. That comic.
No,
art.
we're not talking about the comic. We're talking about like movie wise. No,
Isn't there
I
a
think
cartoon one?
yeah, but they can't use that because it's more hyper realistic. How are they going to use that character?
Well, no, I
They're-
mean they could take that design and make a male 3D male
yeah,
version.
I guess, but they're going to go with more recognizable
Well, think
characters.
about that on the same screen. You have Arnold Schwarzenegger, Conan the Barbarian, and then the T-1000 on the
Their
same.
descendants. They
That's
were
really
made.
weird.
Listen,
I think
the
that's really
T-1000
weird.
was made to look like Conan the Barbarian for back in the day. They did a facial sculpture, and listen, there's lore. You can do something with the lore. Yeah.
I think that's really weird to have anything Arnold Schwarzenegger on the T-1000.
I think now
Terminator.
imagine Rocky Balboa and Rambo in Mortal Kombat.
That'd be crazy.
Weird. I think
That's
that's super
insane.
weird.
Rambo's already in the game. Rambo's already
No
in Mortal
shit.
Kombat. But yeah, he was in Mortal Kombat 11.
Oh yeah. I knew about 11.
Yeah.
I was like, he came to 1. Wow, I didn't
No,
know that.
no.
All right.
And you
plus
can
of all,
actually
like,
you
what
can
is-
actually kill
what is
yourself in the game
Ghostface?
with
What is
Rambo. You can eat a poison bug.
What is Ghostface even doing fighting gods and stuff?
That's
It doesn't make sense
so
to me at
that's what
all.
I'm wondering. That was
Yeah.
a big surprise to me.
It's just dumb. It's just
Yeah.
dumb.
Total WB, another misstep. Like you guys are like batting O for.
I don't think this is though. I can't blame WB for this one. I think this is NetherRealm's doing. I'm
This is
sorry.
WB all the way. Like they're pushing all these guests for
You
sure.
think
I don't
so?
Because the MK is super resonates with the casuals, and they'll come for
Should have added
MK,
Wu-Tang Ghostface. That's funny.
and they're not trying to sell. You know, it's a total misstep. MK is a good enough IP on its own right that it doesn't need to add all these extra characters. One maybe, but not half the roster. That's a misstep, I think.
I like them having Homelander in the game. I just wish the game didn't suck.
Yeah.
Dude,
Bro, I
Homelander
just
and
know-
Omni-Man. That made me want to buy it alone. I love Omni-Man. Holy shit.
But I
that'd be
feel
so-
like those two are so similar. That's what I couldn't wrap my brain around. The fact that you have
Yeah.
Homelander and Omni-Man. I'm like, aren't they kind of like the same
The
kind
same
of character?
person.
they are.
Yeah.
I
They
think
are.
Homelander alone would have just been fine. Just him alone by himself would have been more than enough. I don't know. That's
Yeah.
He is big this year. Homelander is huge this year.
the show's
But
fire. The show's great.
the boys are actually dropping in numbers though. Their viewership is going down.
Yeah,
the
I
show's
think
kind of
it's
walking that
because they changed a few
political-
things.
The show's kind of walking.
They changed what?
They changed a few things.
Like what?
Like that character, Mother's Milk, his beard went away. He kind of looks different.
He
And-
changed because it's his diet. He changed his diet. That's really what happened.
And
Yeah,
they
and
also
then-
killed off some key members too. You know. So
Then you had Starlight. She got all the plastic surgery, and everyone keeps talking about her face.
yeah.
And then I'm not hating, but they made Frenchie gay. So it's like people were like, "Did you just throw this in here to have a gay character?" I
Yeah.
don't
mean-
know. But these are some of the things that I've been hearing.
I don't
Yeah.
know the
Also-
lore of the boys, so I can't even say it. I can't speak to that if he was like gay in the comic books, so I can't say. So,
Yeah.
who knows? If anybody is a fan of that, just let me know. But like, if that's not the case, then why do it here? You know?
It's just overkill. Too much. Too much.
I
It
just-
there has to be a point where too much of one thing is too much. You know. And it's just too much of a good thing. It becomes a bad thing. You know.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I think like the show itself, I think a lot of the characters have been given really uninteresting arcs this season. As a diehard boys fan, like I don't find what they're doing with Huey's character very interesting. I don't find what they're doing with Starlight's character is very interesting. I don't find what they're doing with Frenchie's character or Kimiko's character very interesting. So it's like this
I
season,
feel like they enjoy torturing Huey, bro.
that
feels like-
Huey,
He's the butt
Bro,
of the
he's
joke
tough.
every time.
he suffers. And yeah, I don't know. I think like I think you could so obviously see that they didn't know what to do with these characters because this
This year?
season. Yeah, because this season is meant to be about Homelander and his son and Butcher, and like there's just not a lot of room for those other characters, and so it's kind of like it's
Busy
it's
work.
my-
They're giving
Yeah.
him busy. Mhm.
yeah,
Mm.
yeah. It's been pretty uninteresting for me. So.
Yeah, I just MK is really on a bad course, and it needs to correct. And the way to do it would be with their own characters, their own people. Where's Jade? You know, they know if they put Jade in the game, people will flock to it. You know, people come for the
Yeah.
waifus. You know, But
like I said, it's become very gimmicky, and I don't really appreciate it.
Yeah.
So yeah, kind of disappointing news. I don't know, depending on your perspective. For me, it's disappointing news out of Mortal Kombat.
I will say this though,
Mm-hmm.
Mortal Kombat has always been gimmicky.
Yeah,
The whole finish him thing
it
is
used
just
to not be that
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
MK9 was not gimmicky. That was a straight great revival of a great
But
OG.
no, I mean
No, I get what Heartless is saying.
the whole blood, that like all the gore, like that is their gimmick. It's you know.
Mm-hmm. No, but I feel like this time around, it just feels something. It just feels empty. I feel like it's just like gimmick for gimmick's sake.
There are people making decisions that are they're forcing decisions on NRS, and it's sad.
Ultra
I
violent, yeah.
don't like it.
All right. Yeah.
So we have some real killers though this week in the rapid fire. So big, probably the biggest news is a 2XKO Alpha. It's been announced for August 8th through August 19th and is now accepting applications. There's a link to the application in the Reddit page. It's to the pinned comment. If you guys want to apply, do as quickly as you can because I think it closes here soon. The applications and go ahead.
If you guys aren't following, please go check out the Reddit. If you guys already have a Reddit account, just go check out our Reddit. We post daily, so let's build a community over there, guys. You'll get access to all the information, bro.
Yeah, you guys can post whatever you want as long as it's tasteful and doesn't link to anything bad. It's already been announced that there will be 6 characters total in the alpha, 1 unannounced that will be announced at Evo. A strong speculation that it's going to be Braum. A lot of people are expecting it's going to be Braum as the new character. But it could be Jinx too. You never know. Marvel Rivals has also made an announcement regarding its console beta. It's going to be it's starting to accept applications again. So if you want to get in, this is the time, especially if you own a console. Get in on that, guys. It's going to be kicking off on July 23rd. So you through August 5th. Those are the time frame of the alpha/beta up for consoles. Check it out.
Okay.
We have Evo 2024 in Las Vegas has set an all-time esports attendance record of over 10 out at the time of this posting, over 10,000 attendees. That's an amazing all-time esports record across all games. All games.
That's
what
amazing.
Is the record? What is the record?
I don't know what the previous record was, but currently it's over 10K for Evo 2024.
No, the record is for the most players entering one esports event.
Attendees, like overall just attendance of the event.
Attendance.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So viewers.
That is attendance, people actually there, boots on the ground, like
to play or watch.
Both. Yeah.
Well,
just
so
people
the
that
thing to me is like
trying to be there.
The thing to me is that like fighting games in their nature allow everybody to enter in because they're tournament-based games. It's not like Overwatch League, where there's only a certain number of players and stuff like that.
What is the most interesting in this story is CSGO, Dota, those games, League of Legends, they have the biggest prize pools in the esports industry. But EVO, fighting games traditionally have the lowest, but we have the biggest attendance. There's something wrong there with that picture.
I don't think we have the biggest viewers though.
Still, you can't, setting a record for attendance, that's like the FGCs be eaten. I think this could change the nature of esports. Like instead of it being kind of centered around shooters, this could like recenter the focus of esports to fighting games.
It's definitely revitalizing people's perspective on the FGC.
And to put that in perspective too, Evo does allow same-day signups, so this could easily go over 12K easily on the day of the event. So this is really exciting news for fighting games, the future of fighting games. And then Power World is coming to PlayStation, according to IGN. They're claiming that it's going to be launching on PlayStation later this year. And we have Star Wars Bounty Hunter Remastered got a release date. It's dropping on August 1st. And we have Ubisoft is back in the news. Ubisoft is announced, the CEO announced that it's working on remasters of its classic Assassin's Creed title. And the Street Fighter movie that Sony is producing finally got a release date. It's scheduled to release on March 20th of 2026. So about 2 years. So that's exciting news.
I'm looking forward to seeing that because, like I said, I've noticed that people are taking video game franchises more seriously. So like adaptations are looking a lot better. We've seen a lot of video game adaptations that are doing pretty well. Sonic most notably. Is there anything else?
Bullied though in
Mario.
his face.
Yeah, yes. Mario as well.
Yeah.
And you want to hear something funny about that? That studio that did that, Heartless, after they corrected his face, the studio closed down right after.
Answer Prez's comment here about Evo allowing same-day signups. It does for certain games, not all games. But if you do sign up the day of, you're automatically put in losers bracket. You don't start on the positive side of the bracket because it's considered late registration. So just a heads up on that.
So you start off with a loss already?
You start off on the loser side of the bracket, yeah. So you can only lose once.
Oh, if you do same day?
It's the same, same day registration.
Bullshit.
Yeah. Because
wow.
Yeah.
That's bullshit.
Just how it is, you know?
Yo, N2 with the Jack Black. That song is a slapper though.
Yeah, it is. It is. That is.
Yo, Prez, you think you can make that run back from losers?
I don't know. I think Prez can do it.
Yeah, for the Street Fighter movie, I'm really interested to see the casting as casting news develops, because that is really going to be interesting to see what kind of.
Oh yes, I agree, because think about what they did the last Street Fighter games, huh?
Yeah.
Ryu's gonna look like Cash.
No, hell no.
Ryu's gonna be a chick. They're gonna gender bend Ryu.
Nah, that wouldn't make sense. Like, just if you're gonna focus on a character, just focus on Chun-Li again, if that's what y'all want to do. Like, there's no need for you to gender bend any character in Street Fighter. Let's just keep it a buck.
For real.
Street Fighter has a diverse cast of characters that you could choose from.
That is
all about Blanca.
That is an identifying part of the Street Fighter experience is they're from regions of the world. So you want to try to keep it, within those regions,
All right, exactly.
Wow, that was a lot of news.
Yeah,
we didn't even talk about the big stuff.
Yeah.
No, we didn't. The bigger stuff.
The bigger stuff.
The topic that shall not be named or shall not be discussed.
The topic that shall not be named.
Yes, that's all on purpose, guys. I know you guys are probably wondering why we're not, but we're not going to because we just don't want to, bro.
In the Twitch whispers.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's all you need to know.
This conversation will stay.
Mm-hmm.
But anyone that used to support he that shall not be named, hey, come over to our streams. There's fighting. There's shooters on some of these streams. Show these boys.
He said, "Doctor Disgusting."
Show these boys some love.
Just a
all right, so guys,
on that. They got me.
All right, so guys, we're gonna have a poll question. Please, guys, we're trying to build some engagement on the YouTube channel. If you guys aren't following the YouTube channel already, please go. It's Gamer Actual. Just go to youtube.com, Gamer Actual. You should find it. That's where we're posting our polls moving forward. Poll questions. Get your mind out of the gutter. We're posting our poll questions moving forward. And this week's question is: how do you feel about the Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree nerf, the lowering of the difficulty? I'm gonna actually post it right after the podcast ends. We'll post it, and then you guys can hop over there, just answer those questions, bro. But we appreciate all the support you guys give us. It truly means a lot to us, bro. We can't even begin to explain how much that is, bro. You guys show up every freaking Sunday and just go off, bro, and just participate.
You guys shower us with positive energy and great vibes.
Yeah,
we want to. We appreciate you. We do.
So yeah, That's the question. I'm gonna actually show you guys where the poll question is right now.
But,
How do I
next
share
time,
screen
Heartless,
again?
got to bring Cheez-Its for the rest of the class because now I'm watching.
I'm not. I wasn't even expecting to have Cheez-Its, and then I seen the Cheez-Its, and I was like, "Oh no, the podcast about to start. Decisions had to be made." I was like, "Do I eat it?"
I
on
have
the
a genuine
podcast?
question for you, Heartless. Are you going to be? Are you at least going to give Terry at least a try? Or
Yeah.
Mai
Oh
a try?
hell yeah. Hell yeah.
'Cause I think I think you might mess with Mai. I think you-
actually want to get another waifu under my belt. I do want to finish learning Chun-Li. I think Chun-Li is an amazing character.
Mhm.
But we'll see about the
Mai
new
and
DLCs.
Jury, they kind of place kind of similar, the dive kick and all that stuff. I mean, I think you could vibe with her. I think you could, you know.
All right, that's the poll question. Can you guys see the poll question? You see it, right?
We see it.
Yes, I see the link.
I'm writing it right now. Hate it, love it, meh. What's the other one? Should I put Heartless? Meh.
Not bothered.
Cheeks.
Not bothered.
You know I'm always voting for Cheeks.
And the last one, let me solo her.
Oh yeah, I like that one. We could definitely put that one.
And then I don't know if there's an option for another one. Is talk to me again in 8,000 hours.
We're gonna have to remove one of these
Again
days.
in 8,000 hours.
I'm gonna put it.
Oh, great. Nessie Pinksy is immortalized right now.
That's classic. That's genuinely classic.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Like, I like this. So that's the poll question, guys. Please go head over to the YouTube channel and answer the questions. There we go. I'm posting it right now, as a matter of fact. So every Sunday, whatever poll question it is, we're gonna answer that shit. And then next week, we're gonna come back. And during the question of the week section, we're gonna answer this previous poll question and then pose our new question. How do you guys feel about that? You like it, right?
Yeah.
Right.
I love giving
Engagement, baby.
I love hearing the
Engagement.
voice and talking about it. I think that's
Exactly. I know you guys are all here, but it helps the channel out. So that's what we're going for.
And if anyone who has any really bad takes, we're putting you on blast. So
Oh, yo, we need to have a hot take section, bro. Like a hot take section.
this whole podcast is full of hot takes sometimes.
Sometimes yes, but like we can find a hot take
Sometimes
somewhere.
we get to territory. It's like, who gave these guys a gaming podcast?
Yeah.
True. I can agree with that.
At least
But
we didn't talk about Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League today.
Oh,
But you brought it up.
Oh, Heartless.
The only reason I brought it up because in my head was like, if I didn't actually say it, people were gonna think we were talking about the other.
I
thing.
would have rather talked about He That Shall Not Be Named than talk about that game.
Wow. Ooh, Voldemort?
Yo, hey, look, yo, somebody pin Hades.
What did he say? I would like to pay more for my games. Cop. That's Germ. That's the most controversial take on this podcast so far.
Literally.
So far.
I agree. I'm with it. I'm seconding. I second it. I agree.
If we ever get canceled, that'll be the line that gets the show canceled. They'll be like, "What? They believe in price gouging? Psh, get the money."
I blame Germ.
I just think Skull and Bones is worth the quadruple A price point. What are you gonna sell me?
Oh man. Like I'm totally down with paying $50 for 4 DLC characters. I'm totally down. Yeah, sign me up every year.
Nah, you can dispute that.
$12.50 a character. You gotta relax.
This man said, "I think I need more playtime on Elden Ring." Pinksy, touch grass.
Breathe fresh air.
Pinksy,
I love you, Pinksy.
Touch grass.
At least open the window, please.
I would be worried about him. Like if he was like my roommate or something, and I started realizing like he's on hour 1,784. I'm like, then by the time he's on hour 4,000, like something is wrong here.
Yeah.
Something is actually wrong here. I'd call his parents up. Like, I hate to call you about this,
but I'm getting worried about your son. He hasn't stopped playing the same game in 8 months.
He hasn't
Oh
left
my
his
God.
room.
He hasn't left his room.
But hey,
The dishes are piling
we
up.
talked about the price of games. Like literally, Pink Sea is getting every penny's worth out of the games he's playing. Shout out to that.
You're damn right about that. That
Every penny's
I
worth.
can't argue with. I can't
Yeah,
argue
no,
with that.
Let's do some math. Let me get the calculator out.
You got to put respect on that.
So
Yeah, hold on.
A $70 game.
Calculator.
He is getting less than a penny's worth for every
he
hour.
paid less than a penny per
For every
each hour.
No, we got to put the DLC too. Did you add the DLC, the price of the DLC? Add it with the price of the DLC,
Okay, so we're looking at what, $110?
roughly.
Let's
100.
say
100.
120 divided by 8,000 hours.
Mm-hmm.
He has paid one penny, 1 penny per hour.
Yeah, less than that. He's paid
Less than that.
a 15% of a penny.
No,
Wait,
it's not 15% of a penny. That's a penny 0.5. Am I wrong?
I'm not sure. No, it's less than
What?
that. That's like because the zero at the beginning would be 1 penny, I think.
No,
right?
if it said
No,
one
that's
at
1
the
cent.
beginning, it'd be $1.
So
Oh yeah,
this
the
is-
one at the beginning would be $1. You're right.
yeah, it'd
yeah,
be
so this is-
1.5 pennies. 1.5.
Yeah, 1.5 pennies per hour.
Jesus.
Wow.
Might as well put the
I
cost
like
of PC and PS and play these games on that cost too.
Seriously,
Bro, this
that is tremendous value. You can get that much value out of any game. Seriously,
Yes.
like this is
Oh, yeah.
this is what we live for as gamers. You know,
That's insane.
I would
bro.
hate to have run across Pinksy in the arcade back in the day. He would be literally playing all day on 1/4. I bet he'd be that one dude that is always playing the same cab all day with 1/4. I bet that would be him.
But yeah, tonight was an amazing show. Guys, before we head out of here, let the people know. Heartless, Heartless, Mori. Which one of y'all want to do it? Rock, paper,
No, I'll do
scissors.
it. I'll do
board.
it. I'll do
Hey,
it.
tag
All
team.
right, okay,
Tag
go ahead.
You taking my job from me?
All right. Sorry, Heartless.
All right, you guys ready for
My
this?
apologies.
You guys got all the cool jobs. You got Germ doing the rumor mill and the rapid fires. You got Cash with the big stories. Maury got the games released this week, and here I am with
Sponsorships because you got the better voice.
no.
That's real. That's real.
Yes,
Nah,
that's
nah.
why.
All right, you
That's
guys
why.
ready for this? Actually, before we do this, I want to give a huge thank you and shout out to Cash, Germ, and Maury for putting on an amazing show. And obviously, it's a lot of work behind the scenes, and these guys are doing a huge amount of work to give you guys an experience that is somewhat professional. And I hope you guys like it because I love being here. It's a lot of fun, and I love having a lot of these conversations with you guys, whether or not I come out right or wrong or I end up looking stupid. We're all learning, and it's a lot of fun. So let's get into these affiliate links so you guys know what it's all about. And as usual, the first one is Origin PC. And are you guys trying to build the ultimate gaming PC? Then look no further than Origin PC. They're an award-winning PC building company, whether you're a gamer or a professional gamer. Origin PC will have you covered. So check them out by clicking the link in the show notes or the description of the podcast. Also, this is an affiliate link, so any qualifying purchase will result in us getting a commission and no extra cost to you guys. By the way, Maury, did you want to show them the thing that you put at the end of the notes?
If you guys want to show it off, let's do it. Let's do it.
Uh,
If Cash can share a screen, this was just
Mike, I'm
relating
good.
to how challenging the Elden Ring. Yeah, this
Put
is
it
just
in
how
the edit.
challenging the
I'll
Elden
do it
Ring
right.
DLC has been.
No, I'm doing it right fucking now. Don't worry.
Put it in the Reddit too. We want traffic.
Oh yeah, it's gonna go into Reddit. But guys, that's what it is.
For those who don't know who Let Me Solo Her is, Let Me Solo Her was a player who was struggling on Melania. And when he figured out how to beat Melania, he would hang out outside of her dungeon so other players could summon him, and he would go and kill Melania for them. And obviously, his name was
really?
Let
That's
Me
dope.
Solo Her. So we started seeing footage of people and their point of view, and like the capture would say something like POV when you're not even the main character of your own quest.
Yeah.
And then you would see somebody just sitting there watching him butt naked, by the way, with nothing but a pot on his head, destroying Melania.
And he went unknown for the longest time. First year or so of the game, no one knew who he was. Like they knew the name, but no one knew the streamer.
Yeah,
he went way under the radar, but now he's famous.
And I mean, he's beaten Melania like 10,000 times or something crazy like that. It's an insane number,
bro. He even got featured in freaking Kaisenet's trailer.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's a straight up gaming legend. Like talk about
isn't he in the game now?
People in gaming. He's right up there. He's in the top 5, I think, in iconic. He's right up there with the Justin Wongs, the Daigos. He's right up there with them,
You said he's in the game. I'm not sure. That's something I'd have to look into.
They might have done something in game to commemorate him. I could be wrong though, but
yeah,
I think so. So
that's cool.
Anyways, let's get back to these affiliates. Next one up is GameFly. If you guys are looking for the ultimate gaming experience without breaking the bank, with GameFly, you can rent discs hassle-free, dive into unlimited gaming, and snag great deals on used games and movies. Use GameFly to check out games you're not so sure about, and once you decided, you can buy it outright at a discounted price or send it back with no problem. You want to pause your subscription, you can do that too. GameFly makes it easy to check out games on your terms. Just click the affiliate link in the show notes to get started. And the last one is Fanatical. Fanatical is the one-stop shop for over 1 million passionate gamers like you, whether you're craving the latest AAA title, hunting for indie gems, or searching for incredible deals in your favorite games. Fanatical has you covered. With a massive selection, unbeatable prices, you're sure to get your gaming fix. Just click on the link in the show notes of this podcast.
That's what's up. There we
go.
That's what's up.
Perfect.
Applause to this whole panel. Like seriously, every week we just kill it.
Every week. And shout out to our special surprise guest, Pinksy.
I think I hate to be a hater, but shout out to you guys and all. But I really think it's the reoccurring viewers that come with the opinions that help us bounce off. And I think that they're the real heroes of the show.
I think it adds validation to everything we're saying.
Because for that, I think that you don't think they deserve an applause.
Yeah,
they deserve an applause.
We resonate with them, and it lets us know we're on the right track. It really, really does. That instant feedback is so helpful.
And you have great moments like this on stream where it's like, I played a little bit of Elden Ring. I've maybe played 120 hours, but then we have someone like Pinksy in the chat, and we get to bring him in, and then he gives us his analysis of what's going on with Shadow of the Erd Tree. Like that's just awesome. Shit like that is so special. It's really unique to our pod. So we have a really, really great group.
And I think that's the beauty of gaming is, as I said earlier, we all come from like different backgrounds. We have different passions. But yet we all have one common sort of tie that binds, and we just love talking about games, And I think that's a beautiful thing. And no matter, where you come from, I think it's beautiful.
Yeah, I agree.
But yeah, Pinksy though, I've never felt so much of an underachieving gamer in my whole life. Like,
no. I'm putting this out there in full final form cell hater mode. You are in the right, Germ. Nobody should have 8,000 hours on any singular video game unless that game is actually bringing them money.
I mean, maybe I have 8,000 hours too, but I don't know.
I don't even know if I have 8,000 hours in the bathroom. Lifelong hours, okay? 8,000 hours is diabolical.
No, I feel like Pinksy deserves some kind of achievement for that, bro. I'm pretty sure he has one.
And he right now holds the record for the most hours spent in any game that we've come across. Until we come across someone else that can prove that they have more hours, he's going to be the Mount Rushmore of gamers, bro.
Nah, bro. Hades is wildin', bro. Hades is wildin'. Nah, bro.
Can I even put that? Yo, I'm putting it up. I'm sorry.
Nah, yeah, that's crazy, bro. Yo, I'm about to go just totally off the wall. Y'all be having them shits where you got to take your whole shirt off, bro. That should be ruining my fucking day, bro.
And consider life? Hell yeah. I've considered my whole life in a bathroom. Bro, listen.
Sucks.
That's crazy.
That shit sucks, bro.
That's crazy.
That was amazing, though. Tonight's show is
What a way.
absolutely amazing, bro.
What a way.
Toes curling.
Toes curling.
What a way to top things up. This is our most legendary show.
Oh my god.
Crazy.
Yo, y'all are
everyone in
bugging, bro.
Everyone in the audience, you need to pat yourself on the back right now because you guys deserve it. Like Pizza Bet, we give you guys have all earned a slice of those pizzas of Cash's
Yes.
pizza. You ain't
Which
getting none of
I
my-
have too.
You
Which
ain't
I
getting
have
none of
too.
you ain't getting none of my pizza.
Call me the fiber sponsor. Yo, welcome in, Danny.
Natty, what's good? Welcome in, bro.
Why are we like
Yeah,
this?
bro. I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Why-
Where do
why
we
are
go
men
from
this way?
How do we end the show now? Like,
I don't know.
That's the question.
All right, guys, we're gonna send some love over to the Homer Polo Dave. He's playing Killer Instinct right now. I haven't seen Killer Instinct in such a long freaking time, bro. Let's go send him some love.
He's
What's tonight's
really top
show?
level at that game.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Tonight's show was absolutely amazing, bro. I'm not gonna say what we always say at the end, but you know, I'm gonna say it's probably one of our best shows yet.
Mhm.
I'm gonna say what I'm gonna always say at the end of every show now is Harada, bring back Soul Calibur. What the hell? Anyway,
I think it's gonna come back. I don't think Soul Calibur is gonna stay dead.
saying tired of
Yeah.
waiting. Bring it
But yo,
home.
let's send some love over to Polo Dave. Well, guys, please remember, if you guys are not already, also if you guys wanna, I must be honest with you right now. I ain't too proud to beg. If you guys are enjoying the podcast, please go check out our Patreon. We now have a Patreon, and we start at I think $3. We started at $3. All this money, whatever we get from you guys, is going right back into production. It's not going into our pockets. It's all to improve the podcast. You know what I mean? But yo, thank you guys as always. Oh yeah, go check out the YouTube channel. If you're not following the YouTube channel, please go check it out. Please. I already posted a poll question over there. That's pretty much it. Thank you guys again. It's been your boy Cash, Mori, Germ,
GWTMori.
Heartless. Yep.
Yo, thank you.
Have a good
guys.
night. Catch you guys later.
Bring back Soul Calibur.
See you guys later. Peace. That was fucking dope.
That was
That was
dope.
fucking dope.
That is easily
Phenomenal show.
You could literally clip every couple minutes of that show and have content for the rest of the year.
That's why I was eating the Cheez-Its. I was like, you know what?
When you dropped that shit, bro, that was fucking hilarious. I'm like, yo,
Bro.
that was hilarious.